time to go viral. I'm homicidal, I'm killing all my rivals. I'm the man, shit, I put that on the Bible. I Spotify my target, cause you know I got the title. Hey, I'm a Mac too. I told baby shake that ass like she Apple. She said it's real, so she got my name tattooed. House full, so I hit it in the back room. Baby said she needed now, peep the urgency. I want a little Kim before she had the surgery. Leg spread on that hardcore poster. She love twerking, she just do it for the coach. Big dog, bull massive. 6 tray Chevrolet, I'm classic. All these niggas mad at me, that's tragic. The main bitch in the bed, that's graphic. Yeah, we about to go viral. Hey, we about to go.
What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal, Viral Gang? We back at y'all with another one. Shout out all the Viral Way members. If you're not a Viral Way member, hit the subscribe button, become a member. Leave a like, because showing love is free. Leave a comment, tell us what you like, tell us what you don't like. We accept all constructive criticism. As always, it's your host that do the most, Mr. Viral himself, aka the villain, because they hate me for my opinion. And we got the squad in the building. What's the word, people?
Yes, indeed, man. Y'all already know what time it is. LBC Messiah the Great. We're here to lead the way. And I got my favorite color on today, so it should be a good one. Because, you know, green things mean things. And you heard it here first.
Hey, show in the house, baby. You already know what's happening, man. You know Tampa Bay about to rep the squad before we even win the Super Bowl. Y'all know what's happening with it, baby.
I don't believe that. Bush, exactly. Right
It sound good, though.
Record scratch. Ram Nation, y'all see what's over there propped up. Super Bowl, baby.
I ain't even got to say it. We the defending champs. Just know that Thursday night was opening, somebody getting handled, whoever they seeing.
Grand opening, grand closing. But let's start with the controversy, man. Let's start with the story of the week. Yeah. First of all, I want to say free Rodney Hinton Jr. Yeah. Period, point blank. I don't care who like it. I don't care who don't like it. Free Rodney Hinton Jr. So, as you all know, Rodney Hinton Jr. is the father of, I forget his son's name, but his 18-year-old son, Ryan Hilton, was fatally shot by police officers about 2 days ago. So today, Rodney Hinton Jr., his father, goes to court. Now, as usual, they got 1,000 cops in there. They went to go show some evidence and see if he could make bond. Of course, they denied his bond. You ain't getting out for downing a cop. But what I found interesting was they kicked his brother out of the courtroom. So I think they waved to get his attention, and they act like they was disrupting the courtroom. You seen 100 cops rush his bro. They going back and forth having a screaming match. They wind up, boom, getting his people up out of there. And if anybody's ever been to court, you know they're known for doing this. If you have any family in there, they getting them up out of there. They did it with bro. I came up there with a damn hat on. They told me all this gang paraphernalia. You trying to intimidate witnesses, kick me out the courtroom. I said, let me take the hat off. Nope. You out of here. They damn near called me a terrorist. So
right, they're going to find any reason.
They're going to find any reason. And we're going to get to that later because we got to stop acting like people not humans in these courtrooms. We not robots. They want people just to sit there like a damn robot. No emotion. The second you smile or whatever, they want to give you a fine, throw you in jail, kick you. No, bro, that's out. But anyways, the body cam footage was released. Cincinnati Police Department released the body cam footage of his son being shot. I actually sat down and watched the footage today. Bro, they shot this kid within 7 seconds of pulling up to the scene. They pull up, he bounced out the car. They allege the car was stolen. There's some mixed details with that. The family say he was sleeping in the car. Some people say it was his car, it was a friend's. It's all type of theories going on. Regardless of the fact, he get out the car, he run what looks behind what looks to be some trash cans. As he's popping out the other side, officer immediately opens fire. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, now one yelled out, gun. I see a gun in his hand. You know, that's the first thing they get to use just to get you up out of there. They want their free kill, but they know they on camera and they want to yell that out there just to justify the kill. That's all they wanted. That at the end of the day, him running away was not enough of a threat for you to kill him. He's fleeing the scene.
And what's cold is if you pause the video or you play it in slow motion, not one time do you see a weapon. Not one time do you see a weapon raised at an officer. What you see is a frightened 18-year-old running away, fleeing the scene. When a perp or a suspect flees, it is the officer's job to pursue, not to open fire. None of their lives were in danger. He was fleeing, running away, not even running towards them, because it was two like trash cans here. He went between the middle and he started to go this way, and that's when they just opened fire off the dribble. No pursuit, no You don't see no type of aggression from him at all.
Not
He
even a
was
taser.
fleeing.
Not even shoot the taser. You know what I'm saying? To subdue them.
So
even with all that, what happened to the days where the pigs used to have to shoot you in the leg or do something else and not just shoot with intent to
Non-lethal,
kill?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You could have slowed him down in several different ways, and it was too many cops for y'all to think that he was getting away. And even on top of that, I seen a video, I don't know if that was his brother or his cousin that was crying out and saying that he missed about 12, 13 phone calls because he couldn't get in the house. Now, to me, you know, pictures can get painted, but it sounds like he was a prominent young man that was striving to be better. He wasn't necessarily in the trenches. He was in the car, maybe around some people that he knew that maybe had stole a car. He might have just been in the wrong place at the wrong time, looking for a place to sleep in that moment. Now, they could make it up and say this is any type of story. They just want to run with that narrative, but I actually believe it. And the dude is forever going to live with that guilt of the fact that you could have saved this young man from this even happening if you did answer your phone.
now, as far as shooting him in the leg, I know that their training is to shoot to kill.
Shoot to kill.
They
I know
don't.
that.
They don't.
I'm
No,
saying-
what I'm saying
yeah.
is that's the training. So anytime they gotta open fire, they're trained to kill because it could be a detriment to them if they shoot you in the leg. You somehow get a whatever is done. We all know the truth. You can shoot to disarm somebody, and whenever it's somebody not of black color, all of a sudden they know how to disarm people. I done seen white people with guns pointing them at the officers, walking the officer down, and the officer running away. I done seen white people come out with knives, scissors, bats, dogs, all type of shit, and the officers running away.
Yeah.
And they know how to diffuse the situation. But all of a sudden, when you black, 7 seconds, you get gunned down. So the father goes, sees the body cam footage, he leaves, immediately gets in his car, drives down, the first officer he sees, mows him down, kills him.
Yeah.
Boom, he get caught, go to jail. Now today, his lawyer said they're pretty much going to plead insanity, said the father wasn't in the right mental capacity. He didn't try to hide what he did. He didn't try to flee nothing. He did what he did. That's clear signs of somebody who is in a mental psychosis. The man just watched his 18-year-old son get gunned down for literally no reason. I don't care if he stole the car. Let's get that out the way. GTA stealing a car is not a means for
A
the
death
death
sentence.
penalty.
Yeah.
It's not a death sentence. They have mandatory sentences for crimes. And stealing a car, there's no death sentence under that. You don't go to death row for stealing a car, joyriding a car, whatever the
Exactly.
case. He didn't carjack somebody by gunpoint. So I don't give a fuck if the car was stolen because that's what they're trying to key in on. Well, he was in a stolen. I don't give a fuck. And I don't even care if he had a gun. He ran away. He didn't point the gun. Mind you, that's an open carry state. So it's not unlikely and it's not unusual for people to be walking around with guns out there. How y'all know he ain't got a motherfucking gun license or nothing? How you know what? Like, you don't even know. He didn't point it. Like, y'all really don't know. They did zero police work. They pulled up, 7 seconds, black man down. We seen this time and time again. We seen it with Tamir Rice. It was about the same amount of time. 12-year-old on the playground, cop pulls up, jumps out the car, 12-year-old is dead within 7 seconds. We see this time and time again. So everybody want to be sad about the cop he ran over. Man, fuck all that. I'm sorry it had to be somebody innocent, but America needs a wake-up call. The police need a wake-up call. It ain't no free kills on us, no. That shit is a wrap.
Yeah, he did it. He operated as a crime of passion. It's like essentially a heartbreak. You know what I'm saying? You know how they say you catch a spouse cheating, you walk in and you handle your business with the other person. It's a crime of passion right now. And to see the fact that a car was stolen, a car can be returned. That's what you got insurance for, whatever the case may be. That boy's life is never going to come back. So unfortunately, at this point, that's something the father and the mother have to deal with. And just seeing that on camera, that's going to live forever. Yeah, that's going to be something you have to sit with. And then you see the people, because again, let's just be real. When we see cops, we don't see individuals. We just see the badge and we just associate all of them. So unfortunately, it wasn't the dude that gunned down his son. But at that point, it's kind of like, when it's up, it's fuck them all. So at that point, you want them to feel your pain as well. And shout out to the family who lost lost both on both ends. Nobody wins, but I understand why a father would do that. And if you are going to crashing out for your children is like, or for your family essentially is like one of the main reasons why you are supposed to be the man of your household.
And I agree with that. I do understand why the father did what he did. He didn't have to think twice about it because it's been too many instances we see this go on and it plays out when they go to court. then they get a slap on the wrist.
They do.
Or a lot of things don't play out. So now people, and I don't even know if this is starting to become from a propaganda or getting this to create, because people saying is it a race war starting to go on? Because we're seeing a lot of different things starting to happen at a more rapid rate, and a lot of these things that get exposed because of social media, a lot of this stuff been going on in the hood and projects. Now you're seeing it around the world. More eyes are getting shined on it. And I seen somebody post something that made a great point, because they said, I'm gonna read it real quick. George Zimmerman killed Trayvon Martin. Racists raised him $340K. Shiloh Hendricks killed a black boy. No, Shiloh Hendricks called a black boy the N-word. Racists that raised her $500K. Kyle Rittenhouse killed 2 people at a Black Lives Movement rally. Racists raised $580K. Daniel Penny killed a black man on a train. Racists raised him $3.3 million K. All 4 racists and killers got wealthy and faced 0 consequences. The system isn't broken. It's working as intended. So it's been intended in a sense of what we've been seeing going on for our Lord knows how long.
Yeah.
And people say it ain't a war against on us. Sometimes it can be deeper. It could be a spiritual warfare, but it's a war against blacks, regardless if people want to believe it, accept it or not. You could say you crying out for Wolf. Well, he wasn't crying out for nothing. He wasn't trying to do no rally speeches. He wasn't trying to create nothing else. Because it was about that action. He said he ain't doing no talking.
And I salute him for that, because we should have been doing that a long time ago. It should be 0 tolerance for them killing our kids unjustly. Now, if your kid went out there, shot at a cop and got shot, we can't cry about that. But if your kid is out there on the playground playing with a toy and a cop pulls up and 7 seconds later a 12-year-old is dead, your 18-year-old son or daughter get out the car and run away from the police, and 7 seconds later they're dead, I can pull up numerous videos of white perps attacking police, literally attacking them with weapons, and they're not shot. They're somehow subdued peacefully. We saw a white boy, shoot like 19 people in a church. They took him to Burger King.
Yeah.
Burger King.
Stop acting like y'all don't know what the fuck is going on out here. Y'all know what the fuck is going on out here. These racists don't care. So trying to explain to them and talk intelligently to them doesn't matter. You're always going to be wrong as long as you black. They're going to find an excuse. They're not worried about his life being taken. They worried about the innocent officer who got ran over. Well, what about the innocent kid who got shot? Because if he never got shot, that officer would have never got ran over. That's how karma works. Karma don't always hit you. Karma might hit somebody close to you. In this case, karma hit another cop. But if this cop would have never did that, that cop would have never got ran over.
We don't know that cop that got killed. We don't know if he had dirt behind his name. You get what I'm saying? He could have been paying for the sins that he probably did in the past. We have no idea. But also, too, y'all know Nat Turner, you know what I'm saying, with the slave thing. When the slave catchers and stuff like that was on us, it was A-okay. But then once we said we had enough and we started taking to it violently, that's when the fear comes. You get what I'm saying? When we do it, when we do the eye for an eye, it's never fun. It's never equal. What they say is no fun when a rabbit got the gun. So essentially, bro, once we turn up, everybody gets like intimidated.
But pay attention to how many officers they had to bring in the courtroom to feel strong against one man.
Too black, too strong, bro.
One man.
That was intimidation.
I know, but look how many, it took about 30 cops for y'all to feel some type of way. And you still look in their eyes, the way he looked at them, they still had fear in their eyes.
I was just about to say, none of them look like they can have
the way he grilled them, and they still was looking like they still spooked. So you need about 30 of them. They're going to be in there whooping his ass.
That was a gang trying to intimidate a suspect.
Yep.
Because when we come to court deep and we got on our gang colors and our gang flags, we get kicked out the courtroom for intimidating a witness.
Man.
So why does 35 cops get to show up in their police uniform with their guns on and they badges, they gang colors, they gang symbols, and they get to intimidate a suspect, and they kicking his family out so he feels isolated in there?
Yeah, it's to separate. It's to break them, bro. Let's just remember, that's like a psychological warfare that they doing on him. They trying to break him, but let's just be real. How can you break a man who damn near lost it all, essentially? I don't know if he has other kids, but if that is his only child, you basically lost his world. So ain't no telling what, at that point, you took my son. What else more do I have to lose? So at the end of the day, that's the most dangerous man, when the man has nothing else to lose.
And we learned this from y'all. This country was built on get back. Let's stop playing like eye for an eye ain't been what America been about. When 9/11 happened, they told us it was the terrorists, even though we knew it wasn't. But the people who did believe it, what did we do? we went and started bombing innocent people in Afghanistan. Not the people who they said hijacked the plane, because if they hijacked the plane with box cutters, they died on the plane. So why did we go to their country and bomb random people? You can look at every war that we ever fought. We went and killed innocent people who had nothing to do with nothing. And all y'all cheered and said, yeah, America keeping us safe.
These the war heroes.
This is the war. It's a war in America that's going on against black people that been going on.
Since the beginning of time.
So when we do exactly what the government does, exactly what this country was built on, don't cry about it. They took his son. He took actions in his own hands. It didn't have to be that officer who did it, because we don't go look for the exact person who come and do some terroristic shit here. What country he from? Okay, send the jets. Y'all go bomb all type of villages. None of them people had nothing to do with nothing. They living their life over there, not bothering nobody. And they kids getting blown to fucking smithereens. And y'all cheer. Oh, yeah, man, we doing good. We protecting the country. So shut the fuck up, bro. He's a hero, period.
And then they love to use that, oh, black people racist, we this, we that. When y'all taught people how to be racist. And this is to the Caucasians, the ones that are racist, the ones that do exist and still live on that plane. I understand everybody's not racist. And like I say all the time, we only don't like the ones that don't like us at the end of the day. But y'all implemented all that. We came as people, taught people things, learned about a lot of stuff that we knew and gave that information, and it was used against us. And it still is to this day. Now we see the effects. It's cause and effect, regardless of what, like bro just said, cuz still in the car or doing anything else in that nature. He didn't do that. But even if he did, that wasn't enough to smoke him in the back. That's really a coward's thing to do anyway. You had to down a little kid running from you. And that's why they tell you sometimes to stand your ground, because people are quicker to shoot you when you're running from them.
Bro, these motherfuckers stormed the Capitol over policies they didn't like. But sit here telling a man he's wrong for seeking out vengeance after his son is murdered in cold blood.
Facts.
It's not even like y'all didn't see the tape. We saw the tape. We seen what happened. The tape don't lie.
You know what,
the kid was running away. Bottom line, if you have a license to kill and somebody runs in your house, attacks you, you finally get to your gun. If they're running out your door, you can no longer fire.
Yeah, because they're no longer a threat.
That's murder now. They're no longer a threat. So if this 18-year-old kid is running away from the cops, he's not a threat. Same rules need to apply.
Yeah, I was gonna say, well, two things with the racist thing. I don't even think black people can be racist, because who do we oppress? We can't oppress nobody. We don't run nothing. We can't oppress nobody.
The only people we oppress ourselves.
That's it. So that don't make us racist. That makes us, if anything, bigot amongst each other. And then another thing as well, as far as like with the what's his name? The dude we talking about?
Rodney Hilton.
Rodney Hilton. I think I'm gonna tell you this. I think they're gonna really try to make an example, because let's just be real. Once he do it, who's to say that the next father won't, or the next big brother, or somebody who loves just to be like, fuck, let's go at it with the police. You get what I'm saying? Once we start uniting together, it's more of us than it is them.
Nah, that's a fact, bro.
But no example could be set at this point. They already set the example, but they've been setting the example.
Well, I'm saying fear's gonna be trying to set the example. That's why they got the intimidation. They go probably try to max them out. You get what I'm saying?
They losing control. That's what they scared of. That's why they're trying to do all that. Because, like he said, the intimidation example's been going on. The example happened with Tamar Rice. We can just Amadou Diallo. We can go down Sean Bell.
Yeah.
The example's been happening. This should have been happening, because they just keep doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it. And it's like a schoolyard bully. Every day you come to school, he's going to take your lunch. Yep. He's going to stuff you in the locker until what?
Until you fight back.
Until you fight back, beat his ass, and then he go find a weaker target to pick on. We've been the weaker target for I don't know how long. Unless we just laying down and taking it.
Hey, unless all the weak people join together again and dog his ass out, jump him. Ain't no fair fades.
Like I said, the days of us just taking shit on the chin and lying down is over with. No other race would put up with that.
Hell no.
White people would have lost their motherfucking mind if an 18-year-old white kid was running away and black cops shot him up.
Man, the black cop would have been fired.
Get the fuck out of here. That's what I'm saying. I'm not going for this race baiting shit they doing all over the internet, trying to make us the face of racism. How the fuck is the most hated race in the motherfucking world the face of racism. We face racism from everybody. Y'all try to gaslight us into believing we the hateful ones. No, we act the way we act towards y'all because of what the fuck y'all done to us.
They so cold, they created a system for us to hate each other.
Yeah, facts. Willie Lynch.
Everybody hates you and you gonna hate yourself. Nigga, I hate my lips because they black.
Man, for real.
Man.
That's crazy.
No, that's real.
But we
talk,
see what's
though.
going on, man. It's a tidal wave. It's a new shift coming on in the world, and people better be ready for it.
We are no longer the world's doormat. I don't give a fuck what race you are. You're gonna come at us with respect, or we crashing. Period. That's just what it is. All that, oh man, they about violence. We learned it from y'all.
Exactly.
This is the most violent nation in the motherfucking world. This entire country was built on violence. This entire country is ran on violence. So when we seek our vengeance, don't get to crying about violence is wrong. Because it ain't wrong when we the victims. Y'all got a million excuses why we should be victimized. The second we take the law in our hands and one of y'all get victimized, now we the devils. No, nigga. We dealing with the devils.
We just giving them a taste of their own medicine.
Fuck all that. Free bro. And put his motherfucking GoFundMe back up.
Oh, they took it down?
Or
Yeah,
they
that's
took
crazy.
it down and apologized to the police. Why y'all not apologizing to the parents of that 5-year-old who got called the N-word and they made this bitch a millionaire? Why that didn't get taken down? Like, what are we talking about? How many GoFundMes he just named?
No, that's
For
facts.
the life of an innocent black person who was murdered, killed, innocent people, and they got their GoFundMe money. You didn't apologize to their families. Man, fuck out of here.
And that's why niggas gotta be doing shit directly for Cub. I see a lot of people, they dropping Cub stuff online now because they took the GoFundMe down. As far as his information of being in there, ain't no telling with them. They might hold the nigga books, all type of shit.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, free bro, period, point blank. I don't give a fuck about none of the racists in the comments saying, oh man, y'all talking ignorant. No, we talking reality, bro. It's eye for an eye. I don't give a fuck what you say, period. You take one of ours, we taking one of yours.
No,
two or
two
three.
of them, yeah.
We it ain't even until we 3 up. You take one, we need 3, and now we can call it even.
Facts.
Period. Far away. But yeah, moving on. What else? What y'all got, man? It got me in my bag today, man. I'm tripping on everything. I ain't, man. This
Y'all want to get back on the serious tip or we want to have some fun shit, man?
We could, come on, fun guy.
All right, man.
I'm tired of all that, nigga. Let's have some fun.
come on, fuck
No,
God.
I'm just saying we can talk
What
about
you
the
got?
Smoky.
Bring something
No,
up.
man, hey,
Yeah.
remember I was real talk, man. What y'all think of this black culture? Because I asked a few people this, and they kind of had a little light debate. Who do you think had a bigger impact on the black culture for cinema? Or do you think it was Spike Lee or John Singleton as far as black movies? You get what I'm saying?
I had looked it up. It's kind of hard for me because they both have prominent movies. Because John Singleton made Boys in the Hood, right?
Sure did.
And then if I counteract that, you got Spike
Lee
Lee
did
with
Do the Right Thing.
Nah, not even do the right thing.
College Days.
He did Malcolm X.
Yeah, Malcolm X is one of my favorites.
He did the movie on Huey P. He did a lot of more Black Power type
Klansman.
movies.
He did the Black Klansman with Denzel's son. He got a lot, but I think I'm gonna go with Spike. But I'm gonna say this: Buzz
John Singleton did Poetic Justice.
Hey, he Snowfall.
Snowfall,
The whole show.
baby boy.
Baby boy.
I
yeah.
ain't counting Snowfall, cuz that's some new shit.
That was a good
But Snowfall
Hey.
was still like
yeah, I ain't counting
But look, you got
Snowfall,
Baby
cuz.
Boy. You got Higher Learning.
Higher Learning was good.
Woo, Higher Learning is
feel
one
me?
of the
Yeah.
ones.
You got Shaft. Too Fast, Too Furious.
Mm.
He got some stuff in the bag.
Who
Four
did Too
brothers.
Fast, Too Furious?
John Singleton.
He did Too Fast?
Yeah.
Yes.
Damn, I didn't even know that.
See what I'm saying?
Shaft.
It's a lot of
You know what I'm
movies that we don't really realize what they
Hold on,
doing.
who did Crooklyn?
He did Hustle and Flow.
I don't know. The Spike Lee was Spike. That was
Didn't
Spike. That was
Lee do
Yep,
Crooklyn?
yeah, he was.
Spike Lee did Crooklyn.
Yep, he did Crooklyn.
Spike Lee did Crooklyn.
He did Crooklyn.
I think John Singleton did the NWA.
No, that was Gary Gray.
That was Gary?
Gray
Oh, okay.
that did that. But I really think they both have their own
But
stamp.
Spike Lee got, let me check, because Spike Lee got some stuff.
No, Spike Lee got work. He got game. He got
He got game for sure.
You know what I'm saying? It's
I don't know, bro. That's tough. That's hard.
tough. But I think this. Let me ask you this though, real talk, because Spike Lee's
I think
essentially
Spike
from
Lee
New
got
York.
more black stuff though.
But Spike Lee from New York, John Singleton for the West. I think we relate more to the John Singleton side due to the fact that we kind of grew up, idolizing and living that stuff.
Who you pick though? See, but it ain't
Me?
even,
I'm
even
picking.
about that because
But
I
I'm-
relate to Spike Lee movies too.
I do as well. I'm saying, as far as the culture wise,
Okay,
who do you
Spike-
feel like had a bigger impact as far as like quotable scenes, things that we use in everyday conversation? You get what I'm saying? Like,
I'm going John Singleton, bro.
as far as the culture,
I'm going John. We got Baby Boy. You
Oh,
got
yeah.
Shaft. You got Rosewood. You got Poetic Justice. You got Higher Learning. You got Boys in the Hood. Them is all hard hitting movies for the culture. Now but let me go look at Spike Lee list.
Spike Lee got Inside Man. I don't know if y'all know that
Inside
with
Man was
Denzel.
good with the
That
bang,
was a
yeah.
good movie.
Denzel was with
Like you said, He Got Game, Crooklyn, Malcolm X, Do the Right Thing.
Malcolm X is shitting on everything. That's the cold part about like.
Oh, he did the Bad 25. Okay, that the Michael Jackson joint. I don't know. John Singleton might got this, cuz.
Yeah, because
He got original Kings of Comedy.
Who, dude? John
Uh,
Singleton?
No, Spike,
Spike
Lee.
Lee.
Oh,
Oh.
he got Clockers, cuz. Spike Lee did Clockers with Tupac. I forgot about that.
The 25th Hour. That was a good movie.
That's
So
what I
I've
just
seen
said.
that.
You know what? I think
They like two
John,
different. They
I
like
think
two
John
different,
Singleton.
two different ways.
I
though.
think
But it's about the impact.
Spike Lee hits more of the
the deeper roots, huh?
almost hipster type of black more than the black superpower type of black. I think John Singleton hits more to the black revolutionary, whereas
But Spike Lee
I don't
did Malcolm
know.
X though. That's one of the
Yeah.
best.
Nah,
I
biggest-
know, but I'm saying like his overall catalog. Like if you add up movie for movie, John Singleton has more
He got a.
that we gonna relate to.
He
as
got,
black
he got,
culture.
he did
Spike
the
Lee did-
Malcolm X. He got the Huey P. Newton story.
Spike Lee did do that Chirac, and that shit was whack as fuck.
Yeah, Chirac
He
wasn't
did.
hidden.
He did the
Huey
Rodney
P.
King Netflix.
I didn't even see the Huey P one.
Nah, I'm gonna go with John Singleton too, because Boys in the Hood, Poetic Justice, them just off the dribble. You got classics too.
Those are all time greats. All time. Boys in the Hood is all time.
Like I still watch that.
What has Spike done that was an all time? Is it
Oh,
he got game in Malcolm X?
Malcolm X for me is like out of all the movies John Singleton did, it don't even compare to Malcolm X. That's just my opinion.
And then we
Boys
gotta,
in the Hood don't compare to Malcolm X.
No, sir.
You smoke.
You think you relate more to Malcolm X than Boys in the Hood?
He's smoking rock. Come on, cuz. Come on, East Side.
Nigga, if that's the case, nigga, Menace to Society is better than Boys in the Hood because I'm
That's
from
not-
the East Side.
That's
but,
not the point.
But what I'm
I
saying
just
is
said, do you relate to more to Boys in the Hood or Malcolm X?
Malcolm X.
Do you like? When I'm not asking, do you like Malcolm
No,
X
I
more?
relate. No. Clearly, I relate more to Boys in the Hood because that's the time I grew up in. But Malcolm X is one of the best created movies ever.
Look, this was gonna solve it.
Ricky.
This was gonna solve it. Which catalog would the new generation relate to more? Meaning, which catalog has the most replay value?
That ain't gonna solve it.
No, yes,
Yeah.
it is. Yes, it is. Because
That
we
should be ratchet.
man, we all could say we love this movie when we grew up. We got kids now.
Okay.
Which one of these can you really sit down with your kids?
The kids
and
are
watch
going to
and
say,
they fuck with?
kids are going to say John Singleton due to the fact Baby Boy. It's a lot of the back and forth baby mama, baby daddy drama type shit. So Boys in the Hood, it's going to be like and I don't even think they're going to get the deeper meaning into the movie. I think they're just going to be watching it for the surface level shit. Like, Jody was cheating on Yvette and all that. They not going to really get deep down inside of like really what was going on, like how Melvin was trying to school him.
They not gonna really care about none of that.
I don't know, man.
The only
These
one they
kids
might
be
like.
deeper-
The only one
these
they
kids
might
be deeper than you think.
Nah, they do.
These
but
kids be knowing more.
They be
shit than
deep
you
because of
think.
TikTok give them the answers, bro. They don't be knowing that shit on their
I
own.
don't know.
That's not
Some
their
of these
original
kids
well,
thought.
don't
I'm gonna give credit to my nephews and my nieces because
That's what I'm saying.
But that's because of y'all,
the
though.
type of not even just because of us, because they be if I speak on something and they speak on it, I'll be like, damn, how they knew that already? Like they
So you saying they knew it prior to you saying something to
Yes,
them?
like if we brought up a topic, they have respective opinions on what that topic is, to where they can go down a rabbit hole with us.
So that's a unique situation, but I'm saying most people don't have these deep conversations with their children. It's definitely on the surface conversation. You get what I'm saying? So this is a unique
And
situation.
I'm seeing 7-8-year-olds asking about, I don't know, deep stuff, man, because they got more access to more information.
They do have more access, but again, a lot of them don't use it towards good. I'm saying a lot of them be using it towards the silly
I'm
shit.
going with John Singleton, bro. That's my answers.
No,
I
I'ma
love
go with John.
Spike Lee, but I'm going with John Singleton. And it's not just because I'm from the West Coast, because I love Crooklyn. I love Crooklyn.
Crooklyn's a good one.
I love New York culture. I was a West Coast nigga, but I love New York
So you
culture.
basically saying you should have been over there, huh?
Not even. I just love how New York was more on the pro-black than the West to me.
What you mean?
Minus the Panthers. Minus the I just mean overall, if you look at New York with the 5%ers and that, they just more into the blackness than the West to me. Once gang
knowing yourself, they was way more into that.
Once gangbanging hit the West, that's what it was.
That's what killed us.
It was over. It was no more knowledge of self and none of God damn, you gotta keep this part of the headphone away from the mic. Yeah. They was more into knowledge of self. What's the science? They was just more into being black to me than the West. Because once we started gangbanging, we went from being black power, the Panthers and all of that.
They call it the bastard
Crip
party.
and blood and gangsters.
Yeah.
Whatever you Hoovers, whatever you was, that's what you was.
Mm-hmm.
It was no longer about you being black. So that's what fucked us off.
That's true. But I'm going with Spike.
Based off of what movies?
Based off of Malcolm X?
So if you scratch Malcolm X, then you can say like College Days. You can say what's the Do the Right Thing? Do the Right Thing was a good one as well, as far as like rioting and things like that. We know about rioting.
Are you watching that now?
Do you remember Do the Right Thing?
Yeah, I do. I remember Radio Raheem. You get what I'm saying?
Everybody remember Radio Raheem.
Okay, well,
how often do you play Do the Right Thing?
How often do I watch Baby Boy?
No,
I don't watch neither one of them. Like,
Baby Boy would be more recent than you. You probably watch Baby Boy more recent than you watch that.
No, sir.
That's a fact.
I don't like. I'm gonna keep it G with you. I don't like the Baby Boy shit.
Why not?
Because honestly, the whole baby mama, baby daddy shit, that shit is toxic as fuck. I can't stand that shit.
Oh, so you taking it personalized?
You personalize it.
I don't.
You like, I'm done with this shit.
No, not at all. Not at all. It's just that shit's low key. That shit low key corny. Them motherfuckers low key.
That was real life type shit though, to an extent. There's a lot of niggas out here moving like that.
No, we do.
For a fact, this nigga's not turning on Do the Right Thing at no point of the day.
Nigga.
And in no day out of the years. He going home after a long day of work and say, hey, babe, turn on Do the Right Thing.
I'm putting on Malcolm X.
They finna kill me for this. Do the Right Thing wasn't even all what it was when you was younger. Like, all that right now, Boys in the Hood is that still can get put on right now. Majority is gonna enjoy watching.
Everybody. I'm gonna tell you when you watch Do the Right Thing. You know the rooftop cinema down there in downtown, what's it, Hollywood or downtown LA? When they play Do the Right Thing and you want to go on a date night and do something different, that's when you watch Do the Right Thing. They play it all the time.
Attention.
You go up there, you on the rooftop having
chilling.
drinks. It's all different cultures. All Do the Right. That's when you go vibe. But at home, ain't nobody turning on Do the Right Thing.
That's how I feel about that whack ass movie Belly, bro. Throw that shit on when ain't nobody
Belly.
Watching. Nigga, I been said that. Belly's one of the most overrated movies ever, my nigga.
Whack ass movie Belly.
Nigga, whack. Hey, nigga, that shit is shot clean.
Is crazy.
It's shot clean.
He
Don't
shot
get me
down
wrong.
Baby Boy and Belly.
Bro, man,
your card is almost revoked.
My nigga, you already know I stand on that.
You
bro,
almost
the
ruckus
movie
status.
Belly is overrated,
Cub
bro.
is saying some crazy shit. He said he relate to the Malcolm X movie more.
I do.
You wasn't even growing up in them times to even relate to it.
No, but I can understand somebody trying to change their life, and you know what I'm saying? You holler at somebody that's positive, my nigga.
Don't try to sound good for the camera.
But what I'm saying is this,
so
let me ask you this. Let me ask you this though. Is the movie Belly really good?
Yes.
That's a good movie.
First of all, the cinematic shots.
It was
amazing.
I give it that.
Listen,
I give you that. What else?
He revolutionized that cinematic shot.
Hype Williams.
That intro alone
is dope.
Is goated.
Okay, so
DMX's character alone carried the movie. If you really looked at how deep it was when he was on this path of destruction, doing hits, doing that, going to Africa, then he had Nas, his mans, the whole time trying to change his mindset. And the last hit he had to do, the pastor woke his whole game up. Just based off the speech that he did. He was so fucking shocked.
And the pastor woke his game up to the point that everything that he was ignoring from Nas came back to him full circle.
And again, that shit was so rushed, my nigga, because all of a sudden, FBI agent picked this nigga up, and then all of a sudden he had to kill the pastor at the last minute. And then when Nas went to Africa, they showing New York like, Africa is beautiful. Man, that shit was whack as fuck, bro. The whole storyline was basic as shit. Now, it's shot clean. It got memorable scenes. Keisha, you know what I'm saying? It's dope. I love the scene with Ox. Ox is one of my favorite characters off the movie. But other than that, bro, outside of it, man, the whole script was ass.
I don't like that shit.
I don't like that.
What he say? I'm dropping dime on this nigga. I don't like that shit.
Hey, man, this shit was whack, bro.
Hey, just
so Do the Right Thing.
Just imagine that though.
I'll take Belly over Do the Right Thing, but both I mean.
Hold on, because
what
what they don't know is that scene was meant to troll the movie. because dude from Menace to Society,
Yeah, that's Kane.
who played that role, he felt like they was treating him like a goofy by giving him that role in Belly. So he said, I'm going to do the most over-the-top, extra'd out shit with this role, and that damn near made the movie with the banana.
Yeah.
None of that was in the script, he said. He came up with all of that on the spot. I don't like that shit. And that shit
and they got the peeling all over his lip.
That shit stuck, nigga. So yeah, Belly was, nigga, you crazy.
Nah, Belly.
Then he went to Jamaica with the man.
Again, it was shot clean. But again, bro,
Bro, even how they showed how older niggas be fucking with the younger bitches in the hood.
Of course, boom. Like
What
Byron
other movie
Scott.
was putting that in there?
Like Byron Scott right now.
Oh.
Older niggas fucking with a 16-year-old. Yeah, I just let her suck my dick.
Ouch.
Boys in the hood, though. Come on, man.
Okay, you got Spike. We got John Singleton. Y'all let us know out there in the comments who y'all got. It's a lot. You know what? Yeah, you want to transition to that right now?
Now, I mean, Belly, you know what I'm saying? When
that might piss me off, that Byron Scott stuff.
Man, listen.
Byron Scott story is
you
wild.
heard about Byron Scott?
Yeah, I seen
Man,
that. He was the other one.
Okay,
that's why I meant. That's why I meant that first.
Okay, so a lawsuit accuses former Los Angeles Lakers star Byron Scott of sexually assaulting a teenage girl in 1987. Think about this.
Before my time.
1987. We are in 2025. This is the same rinse, cycle, repeat bullshit that they did with Bill Cosby, that they're doing with every celebrity, every black man with some power. How in the fuck can you prove anything from 1987 in 2025? Half the people don't know what they had for lunch last week.
Facts.
You telling me 1985? So what the story is saying, a woman is suing him, accusing him of sexual assault during a team event at her high school in 1987 when he was 26 and she was 15. The lawsuit was filed in December 2022 and amended on May 1st, accuses Scott of sexual battery and false imprisonment. Scott, who is now 64 years old, fought to have his name removed from court documents, but a judge denied his request to be identified only as John Doe. The updated complaint named him publicly for the first time. During the visit from the Lakers, blah, 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 Byron Scott, during the visit from the Lakers, the alleged victim was attending summer classes at Campbell Hall High in Los Angeles when she was sexually assaulted by Byron Scott in a locked janitor closet in the high school gymnasium. This sounds crazy. This sounds like this sounds like a bitch who see all these women getting paid from the Me Too movement, and she said, "I'm gonna claim Me Too."
I met this nigga before in my life. I'm using this against him. This has been almost 40 years. I thought the statute of limitations was like 10.
Bro.
40 years to go down this line and not bring it out. That is crazy work for one. And to even and look what they doing to people. They always getting these niggas when they almost ready to check out. 64 years old. What time did they get Cosby? How old was he? You trying to get a nigga booked now? He didn't ran the bag up. This is wild to me.
How can you prove this? She said in a locked closet in a gymnasium. There's no camera footage.
None.
There's no witnesses. This is a crazy, money-hungry bitch trying to get a fucking payday, hoping he settles out of court like all the rest of these thirsty bitches. This is why we said time and time again.
How can they even be qualified getting charged for this stuff?
Man.
Somebody... This she need to go to jail even accusing a nigga of something.
Exactly. No, I agree.
But at this point, a bitch could wake up, probably never even met a nigga, and just be like, and just say he did something.
But my thing is this, where's the consequences for these hoes that's doing this shit? Because what you're doing is doing a smear campaign on the nigga. Then you letting the public opinion crucify them. Then once they realize there's no proof, now all of a sudden, okay, she go back to hiding, and now he got these allegations and whatever promotion and sponsorship, all that shit's go drop him because they don't nobody be involved with a rapist or anything like that.
And they use these same excuses. Oh, they be scared to come out and say something. You wasn't scared after 40 years. Now, this is what I'm getting to my point.
Exactly.
It's a lot of people that, and we're not taking this lightly, it's a lot of people that actually go through those situations that don't be heard because of people like this, or be scared to come out because of people like this that get up here and become liars and they don't want to look at as liars. So this is a whole, I don't understand that the point of this stuff with these consequences, like you said, no consequences to these women. It's just like taking a lottery pick. You going to get a scratcher from the gas station. Scratch it off, hope I hit. You know what I'm saying? At this point.
1987. This is absurd. Like, at what point?
That's 38 years ago.
At what point do we stop using oh, you don't know what people go through and people suppress this and that, and really be real humans with real IQs and a real brain and a real thought process and go, bitch, this is insane. 1987?
And you mean to
What
tell
the
me
fuck
at
are you-
that?
that's like 37 years ago.
And you mean to tell me too, back then the culture wasn't a little more lenient when a young girl is fucking with a dude that's in his 20s?
I don't
Nah, we
care
not
about
even
it
gonna
being
say
more
it.
I'm saying,
lenient.
no,
I don't
I'm
care
saying.
what it
no, we
was.
ain't even gonna say that.
No.
She said he got assaulted.
How do you even get to a point where you can charge a person after 30-something years?
37 years?
No, the statute of limitation kicks into play. But what I'm saying is at that age, if she 15, where was your parents at? Where was your, like, where's the proof of somebody saying, yeah, this happened? Or, yeah,
I don't
Byron
care
Scott.
about that proof because you can get somebody to lie for you.
I get
Why
it.
didn't you come out when it happened? That's the
Nigga.
point. It ain't about, oh, where's the proof? Like somebody was there. If they wasn't there, they're not proof anyway.
30.
Because you went and told, because somebody went and told you that make it true.
It's 2025. She brought this up in 2022. But it happened in 1987. I guarantee you this stupid bitch can't even tell you what the fuck she had on in 1987.
Bro, she probably was back popping Quaaludes and smoking sherm sticks.
Man, getting
Frying her
wet.
goddamn brain cells.
Man, she was
smoking
getting-
heavy doses of crack.
This-
You gotta be off that shit. I don't know what you on. You gotta be high as a bitch. You had some shit that ain't never been outproduced. You high as a kite. You gotta be rabbit ass. You gotta be out your rabbit ass mind to
was
wake up one day and be like, Brian Scott had me in the closet when I was 15 years old. God damn, bitch. I'm sick of these bitches. This shit is crazy, cuz.
Now-
Like, this is
what?
she had the bag. Give me some of that shit you sniffing or smoking.
Man, for
Because he
real.
got you on a good one.
But why Byron Scott out of everybody?
Cuz shit came out going nuts.
and that is low-key.
No, they trying to go after the easy fix. Get Byron. Go get a nigga that ain't gonna fight. He gonna get the hush.
Why she
up.
go after
They
Magic
going after
Johnson
the
shit?
You know they ain't going
Magic.
after Magic. They can't go after Magic. Y'all niggas crazy.
Oh, yeah, she would have got an STD test, huh?
Hey, lo and behold, that was all for the NBA. Magic ain't never had shit.
Magic ain't
Man.
had nothing, cuz. That's,
I
the-
know.
They got
that's
that
the
nigga a
healthiest.
payday, boy. That nigga fat as a house.
Hey, that's the healthiest AIDS patient I ever seen, nigga.
God damn.
Nah,
no.
and now they trying to get Smoky. You
Oh,
get what I'm
oh
saying?
my
yeah,
God, they trying to get Smokey
that's the one
Robinson,
too.
too.
That
They
was,
trying to get-
that was the one I was talking about. Now
Man,
you trying to get Smoky. How old
They're
is
trying to get
Smokey?
Smoky like 80-something, bro, like 85, homie.
Cuz, pay attention.
He seen Jim Crow, and now all of a sudden y'all talking about he killed John in the closet.
Pay
And,
attention.
Smokey
And,
Robinson.
and you got to think about that too, like you said from back in the day. Some of these old niggas wasn't that stupid to be fucking with these young white bitches and shit like that.
Exactly,
And they
bro.
come from a time where you couldn't even fuck with them.
Notice, these are all civil suits. So Smokey Robinson is 85. He's facing a $50 million civil lawsuit that includes allegations of sexual assault, claiming that he sexually assaulted employees. This nigga's 85.
85.
yeah.
At what point did any of these bitches, I'm calling them bitches. So ladies, I don't want to hear about, oh, you call it. No, these women are bitches. They're evil. They're scum. They're the dirt at the bottom of my fucking shoe. This nigga 85 in the checkout, like bro said, they wait until he just about to check out. Oh, you did this to me 30 years ago. Where's the police report? You didn't file shit. I don't want to hear about that. Oh, no. Ain't no suppressing nothing. You got assaulted, file a police report. You didn't file a police report, bitch, it didn't happen.
You blew it.
That's it. That's the bottom line.
That's crazy. Smokey Robinson is 85. Cause I haven't really heard nothing going on with him. Now you like another smear campaign, drag his name through the mud, and it's prominent, and it's always with our people that get brought way to the forefront.
They
Every
said,
time. See, y'all see the plays. Smokey? Come on, man.
bro, they said we're not going to describe the details of the sexual assaults and rapes because they're too graphic. So
It ain't too graphic because y'all trying to make this shit
y'all
up.
making this shit up as you
They
go.
coercing her to give a story. She ain't even ready to speak on it because she don't know what the fuck to say. Just accuse him first. We're going to work all the details out. Let's see if he just cop out first. These motherfuckers is crazy. This shit wild.
Or it sounded like they was paid to do a job, and all of a sudden, homie, he was just stopped paying.
Nigga, Smokey, you better, and God forbid anything happen, but go out on the hill and go out into the sunset and ride off to heaven, nigga, if you got to before you give up $1.
No facts.
Nigga. Don't be these niggas, man.
Gang
Free Diddy.
banging.
Free Diddy because his trial just started. They are awaiting the jury pool selection. He showed up with like 8 lawyers.
They said his new lawyer was like a sexual assault victim at a point.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, so they might if you a sexual assault victim,
You
you
already
helping
know.
Diddy. So I'm just saying.
So they got 45 possible jurors needed to move forward in the process. So they're having trouble finding a jury, probably an untainted jury, because y'all been smearing this man for the last damn near 2 years in the media. So everybody been saying Diddy party, Diddy party.
Mm-hmm.
How can you find a juror who ain't seen all the jokes and all the...
Yeah, especially if it's a jury of your peers.
So
he crosses over.
I want to explain that a little bit too for y'all don't understand. Like I said, when you pick jury, I don't know why they even call it that, because you don't get to pick your jury. You pick who you don't want on your jury, but you only get a certain selected amount. You get a certain amount, and
the prosecution and
the prosecutor, your defense or wherever the offense is, y'all both get to pick. And it's crazy because if somebody's in your favor, they can get them up out of there.
Yeah, like any one of us, they see us. They don't.
Oh, yeah, you look like you in. Get him out.
Oh, what's they ask your background, the person who, do you got any police officers as family or this and that? They want to keep them tight. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it just depends. It all got to work out like that. And you got to, Diddy gonna have to trust his better judgment of picking that jury.
Yeah.
Hey, free Diddy, he didn't do it. I don't give a fuck, bro. They coming for any and everybody with any success, bro. And they don't care if you about to check out. Smokey Robinson is 85. Yeah, life expectancy for a black man is 75. He's 10 years past life expectancy, and they trying to smear his legacy on the way out. So they sit here, they use you up your entire career, let you make all these millions, and then on the way out, they want to destroy your reputation. Yeah, they want to destroy your legacy.
Smokey done wrote
they
some
don't
of
want
the
you to have
class.
nothing.
When we can't use you no more, it's a wrap. Tear it down. Push the button. Tear it down.
Facts. I think the last hit Smokey wrote was the gang banging song.
Gang banging,
smoking that smoke.
That was good.
Doing
that video was going viral not too long ago. Gang banging. Memes out of that. That's crazy.
Hey, shout out to Smoky, cuz.
Smoky like that, man.
Hey, listen, man, fellas, we gotta stand up. I don't give a fuck. We gonna have to make a stand. This can't go on because at any given time, any woman anywhere can just wake up one day with a vendetta against you and say, you did something. What the fuck is the statute of limitations? 37 years, nigga? A bitch could say, you did something in 1993.
Man.
What's the proof?
Man.
Hey.
Come on, cuz.
Y'all ask what's the mathematics? Stay on code.
Facts.
Stay on code. Stay 10 toes. Y'all see what they doing. And this can happen to you. If you look like this, like me, this can happen to you too. You know what I'm saying? So be careful about how y'all laugh at these niggas that be in the media getting
persecuted,
and getting shamed out, because that shit is serious.
Hey, I seen a topic that got the ladies pissed.
Oh shit. What is it?
So this topic has the ladies furious. Ace Metaphor. If you know, he was the relationship conversation where they used to go on tour.
Oh, okay.
The card game, the show you had me go to. He was the lead of that. He was the creator of that. So now he's in his villain era, right? The whole show broke up. They exposed him. Oh, you know, he was sleeping with all the cast members and women on the road, and he's not nothing that he preaches. He's a Derrick Jackson.
Pandering.
Yeah, he was pandering, right? That's one of the biggest businesses in America is pander to women. They're gonna pay you. Now he's saying that
light skin one?
Brown.
Now he's saying, you know what? Honestly, men don't even really like women.
Yeah.
Outside of
heterosexual men.
Men really don't like women. And I want to get y'all take on this because I've been an avid, not even just supporter. I've been an avid voice saying that men and women can't really be friends, like platonic friends, unless I know you from
I'm gonna say you grow up, yeah.
And we grew up together and I look at you like a sister or something. But me just meeting a beautiful woman out in the world and being platonic friends, that's not happening. And I think that's what he was trying to say. But the way he said it came off like, oh, we just hate women.
Oh, that was the bald nigga?
He got like a low cut.
His name is Ace Metaphor. Just Google him. Yeah. But I don't believe we don't like women because I know a lot of dope women that I can really hang with and converse with and all of that. But in the back of my mind, I do want to fuck them because they're attractive.
Yeah.
So that don't mean I just dislike them. But what I think he means is we can't be around women all day just chilling like maybe you can go out with the fellas because you really don't have nothing in common with a woman at the end of the day. As a man, after a while, being around women will annoy the fuck out of you.
Yeah.
because of what they choose to talk about, what their interests are. And then when you do converse with women, 9 times out of 10, they're not listening to understand. They're not listening to actually
working with emotion too.
They're listening to respond and then tell you how they feel.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the things that's annoying as fuck. If you got a girl, wife, whatever, she will sit there and listen to you talk for an hour, and then her response has nothing to do with what you said. It's all about what she feel like. Bitch, did you listen to that word I said?
This why nigga don't be fucking talking now.
I think that's more so what he was trying to express is it's annoying being around women because we really don't have too much in common. So outside of sex, we really don't want to be around you like that. Like you remember it was a comic on Comic
Paul
View.
Pierce just said something like that.
I heard him say something about marriage. We can get to that next. But what y'all think about that? Do you think he got a point with that?
Go ahead, Show.
For the most part, women aren't that interesting. Some of them are cool. Some of them do actually have a sense of personality and things like that, but that's only a rare few. Most of them are very impressionable, so they all kind of think like-minded where there's no individuality when it comes to women. For the most part, you know, they kind of feel like if so-and-so think that way, I guess we all got to think that way. It's like women don't go against the grain as much as men will. Like, you know, we can joke amongst us, like, prime example, I can say, nigga, Freddie Gibbs is a dope rapper or Kevin Gates, and y'all niggas will clown me, but I'm going to still stand on it. Women, it's not too many women that's not doing it. Not saying all women don't, but most of them really don't. And outside, like you said, outside the bedroom, they really don't have, like, likes or, like, hobbies that interest me. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, like you can't really, like prime example, fam. We can go to a bar, right? We can chill, watch the game, eat some appetizers, spend no more than like $60. A woman be like, oh my God, this cheap. He didn't take me to a nice restaurant with the aesthetics, woo-woo. They won't be appreciative because for them, it's all about the look. For us, it's more so like, well, we just vibing, having a good time. They want to be seen. They want to be, like, it's always about a show. So sometimes we kind of like don't align on certain things as far as like quality time and interest and conversation. Because again, after a while, after we get that post-nut clarity, we really don't have much in common unless you find that right one. There's not too many right ones out there.
So I'm going to disagree, man. I love women. And I enjoy the company of women. I think that a lot of things sometimes at a point we
outside
miss.
Of your family and
outside, I'm talking about regular women.
Not women you're fucking, just regular.
No, just friendship.
Women.
This
because he's using. I love women. Yeah, we all love women. They're beautiful. We love to be around.
Like friendship with women.
We're talking about the way you hang out with the homies. You telling me you just hanging out with random women that you not fucking like that?
No,
nobody's just hanging out with random women.
So that's what we saying.
That's what we trying to get at. Platonic friendship.
That's what he spoke on, platonic friendship?
Yes, he said outside of sex.
I mean, we didn't
like you only that. Like a nigga may have 2 or 3 platonic homegirls. You don't have a whole lot of home. You're not kicking it and tea-talking with like 6, 7 females that you not have.
You're not just hitting a female up like, hey, let's go watch the game. One that you're not fucking.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, say if I'm not fucking her before, we met, we vibing or whatever, and it's cool. And I might be working my way to that, but if I haven't fucked,
doesn't count.
So why? Because we're not there yet. We're not there yet.
You're trying to work there. That's the only reason you're hanging with.
If you eliminate, our prime example,
eliminate sex from the whole equation.
If you're not you cannot work your way to sex or have sex or had sex with this woman. If you're just gonna have a genuine friendship where you call me, I'll be there for you. You need a flat tire. All I'm gonna do is come and change a tire. Then I'm gonna go back home while your boyfriend pound your brains out.
And mind you, this is a woman, so she's not going to reciprocate what you do. When we talk about friendship, they don't offer much of anything. They can't give you advice. They don't know how to be a man, and they don't know the advice men need. Their advice is trash. They can't even give advice to themselves. They can't offer no protection. Like if you going somewhere dangerous, you gonna call the homie. Hey, cuz, ride with me.
No, facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Because if anything, like when you're with your woman friend, if anything does happen, you're the one that they're looking to protect them.
And she's actually a hazard because now you got to look out for her. Where if I'm with y'all, I know, okay, they got me over there. I'm good here.
Exactly.
Now with her, I'm worried about it. So just really sit down and think, remove the beauty and all. Are you just randomly hanging with women like that?
Who? I don't think nobody in the world just
unless
does
you're
that.
gay.
Exactly. I don't think nobody does that. But if I do enjoy, even if I'm not fucking them or whatever the case is. If we around women, this not gonna be an everyday thing, but I do enjoy the company of women. Whether we turning up, we drinking, we might be doing different things. We might be hiking, we might be.
I understand
what you
All
saying.
of this is women he's trying to fuck.
No, I'm not. I just said if we just hanging out.
No,
You're not just hanging out.
Yes,
if you're hiking, she's probably paying you to train her.
No, I'm not. So you saying probably all this? I'm just saying in general. Y'all telling me, yes, nigga. If
fucking,
if I'm cool, I'm not capping.
We know you.
I'm not capping.
You are, bro.
I'm not capping. Glazing women is crazy.
No, you're glazing
the glazing women is crazy.
He is, bro. He's fucking.
I'm serious because I have to really think about this, nigga. Sometimes.
So you go dish the podcast for us to work, and then you go just hang out with your homegirls?
I'm not doing all that.
What woman? Hold on. What woman did you just randomly meet
and just want to be friends?
That you didn't have intentions on doing nothing outside of being platonic that you going on a hike with?
I knew girls that I went to school with. I knew
we
women
already
from a long
said
time.
Somebody that you knew for a long time. That doesn't count.
They still women.
No, that doesn't count. You knew them as little girls.
If you met somebody at the grocery store, say you go to the grocery store down the street, right? You bump into her name is Jennifer. Are you just trying to be Jennifer's friend and fucking it's not gonna cross your mind?
I've been said I'm not just randomly trying to meet women just for that, but I'm not trying to fuck every woman I meet either. It might be, you might still have to be an asset of why I'm even dealing with you.
What asset like what?
Yeah, if
money play?
Yeah, she might know, she might got played, she might not, she might not.
So that's an ulterior motive. You're not there to be a genuine friend.
Bro, I still could be genuine. 9 times out of 10, you're not dealing with nobody. You said it, nigga. If you can't be used, you useless. You're not dealing with nobody you can't really fuck with. So 9 times out of 10, even your homeboys, niggas ain't just hanging around niggas. If
that's
like
useless.
You just said, like I can't call you to go do something. If I can't do this with you, you're not.
You want to be useful. You just don't want to be misused.
No,
I totally
that's
get it.
after the friendship is established.
You're using your homies. You just said if I can't call you for this, or I'm not calling him because I know he's gonna protect me and help. Like all that.
We're grown now, but as kids, when you made friends, it was for no other reason than hey, let's be friends.
Yeah, proximity.
We wasn't thinking, oh, what can I get out of you and what? No, you like
even bored.
You want to play football? Let's play football.
No, even as kids, I wasn't walking up to random women like, hey, let's be friends and hang out. No, nigga, you still was trying to fuck the girls.
So then you're agreeing.
So no, I'm saying I'm able to be around them without having to do that also.
No,
we
can be around.
Not be around.
Yeah, we can be around them. What we're saying is if you're not having sex with them, can you have a genuinely platonic friendship with a woman that you're not trying to fuck or have sex with? Can you?
It might be long distance.
All right, yeah, I can agree with that. Because at that point, this
nigga is so fucking
that's a good one.
What I'm saying is,
that's a good one.
It's like you're not finna just be using me like the boyfriend.
So I'm gonna say this.
You know what I'm saying?
Outside of knowing people you grew up with,
you agree, nigga.
So growing up with homegirls, like you said, that's like family. Because I got a few of those. Like you've been knowing them over 15, 20 years. You get what I'm saying? Those off limits. So of course you look at them as your sister. You know you don't even have eyes for them type of women. But to meet somebody right now in this day and age, I don't need no woman friend.
Oh,
listen, he said some crazy shit.
I said,
hey, we talking about Magic Johnson earlier.
So if any of your homegirls, okay, y'all don't count that either. Homegirls from your set?
No, we're not counting that.
No, what the fuck you count then?
No, I'm talking about somebody new.
A brand new fresh person. Yeah, okay.
I'm not mean. I don't
we
need
look
to
at
meet
homegirls from the set, damn, they're like niggas.
Exactly.
From the set.
It don't matter, they females though.
And we're not hanging out with them. Listen, when we
functioning
at
together.
The park functioning, the females is over there. And the niggas is here. We might intermingle every now and then, but the homegirls is over there. They got the homegirl circle. Politicking with the females. The niggas over here. We don't even intertwine like that in the set.
So meeting a new person, I don't think us as men, I can speak for all three of us, bro. We not trying to just be friends with a new woman right now in life.
I don't want to sit in no room alone with a beautiful woman I can't nail. Because all that's going to be on my mind the whole time we chilling is, damn, I want to nail this bitch. And I mean like just like how if I invite her to the crib, I don't mean like just anywhere like I'm some horn dog and can't control myself.
Nah, you said that nigga's a horn dog. Yeah, I can't think of nothing else for yelling this bitch.
This bitch is so bad.
This bitch probably got businesses, all type of shit. Man,
I just want to fuck.
I just want to fuck.
What I mean is I can hit short and be like, hey, cuz, game 7 on, pull up.
Boom. And we can chill and chop it up and watch the game.
Chop it up, watch the game. Then we get to talking about life. Hey, cuz, how the family, how the kids, what business adventures you got. We can do that. I'm not calling a beautiful woman I just met at Whole Foods or Winco or not Winco. I don't even shop at Winco. Trader Joe's and say, come watch game 7.
No. If it's not a group event, no. To balance out the homeboys you gonna have there, because the point unless
some
niggas
still
gonna be trying to fuck though.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Some niggas will still do that, still try to cap.
Cause all she gonna do is tell you about all her problems with niggas and ask you about advice, and you like, bitch, if you got all these problems, just let me fuck. I can solve the problem.
I'm gonna solve it for you because now I know.
I'm gonna give you advice for the next nigga to slam.
I was just about to say the only time I would really invite like platonic homegirls if I know, but then again it goes back to fucking because then I'm gonna have my single homeboys or the ones that's available to, to holler at her like I'm sicking them on her. You get what I'm saying? So it's still like a sex premise around it.
Bro, when I was single, all the homegirls who I used to just invite over to chill, I was nailing them all. That's the only way we could really chill without that. You know what I'm saying?
So you never had homegirls then?
No, I did.
Them wasn't your homegirls.
No, what I'm saying, like these are
those
people,
wasn't your homegirls. Those are friends with benefits.
Ain't your homegirls.
No,
Yeah,
these are people I met as adults.
It don't matter. They were still your homegirls because potentially
after I already hit, and then the interest of fucking wasn't there no more. Now I can think clearly with you around and not worry about fucking.
That's crazy.
That post nut clarity is like, yeah, she's just a friend.
She could come over at midnight and we chill and play dominoes and drink, and I don't even think about fucking. But before
that's cap.
No,
Yeah, this
listen.
nigga cap.
You drinking and playing dominoes, it don't matter how ugly she is, nigga. Once
Bro,
that,
me and Easton did this a lot.
No matter how ugly she is,
All
it's
right,
crazy.
Hold on.
that's one part.
Me and
We gonna-
Easton.
All right, go ahead.
And that was my best
That's your
female
dog.
homegirl.
Yeah. Shout out to East.
And I ain't gonna say her name.
Yeah,
but I'm just
we
saying,
know
though.
she know. Yeah. All right.
What I'm saying is I had homegirls like that, but I already nailed. So it was like that red that you see when you just meet a female you want to nail, that's not there no more. So now I see you as you. Before I just see red. Now I can see you as you.
So let me ask you this: Could you still deal with hanging out with her if you would have never hit?
Nah, because I'm gonna try to hit at some point.
All right,
That's
then.
the only thing. Man, come on, cuz we niggas. The
Exactly.
whole time a female that you never hit finally come over, in the back of your mind, you're looking for the perfect opportunity to make
hit.
a move.
Yeah, no facts.
You like, okay, when can I put my hand on her thigh? Or should I just whip out on her?
Netflix
Or when
and
can I-
chill, yeah.
Yeah, like
She goes
all
to
this
the
is going
bathroom,
through
you
your
come
mind.
back, you just in your drawers, just he laughing. Nigga, what?
Hey,
That
she
shit.
come back, your shit touching
Man,
the ceiling,
what?
nigga. It's some you could get at like that. Then there's some you got to be a little more
Finesse.
inconspicuous.
Yeah, you got to
finesse,
just know. Yeah.
because you going off of her vibe, but the whole
Facts.
time that's playing in your head.
No facts. I mean, but also too, females know what. Let's just be real. You coming over to a nigga house, especially at a certain time, if it's Friday night, Saturday, you know what I'm saying? Like, you already know what the vibe is. We all grown here.
Ace metaphor, cuz we got your back on that one. Cuz you hit the nail on the head. It's just the way you said it was harsh to women. Like, God damn, y'all don't like us, y'all hate us.
How did he say it though? Like
He said we don't like them. So
Yeah.
women took it as men hate them. We don't hate women. We're just opposite. If anybody has a girl or a wife and her homegirls come over and they all in the living room doing a homegirl thing and you in there for a minute, you like, man, I'm out of here.
No,
the
facts.
fuck these bitches even talking about?
Because you don't relate. Everything we do as adults is based around sex, my nigga. The reason we go to the club, the reason why we go to events and stuff like that, the men are going there for the women are going there for the
you
men.
ain't going
bro.
there just trying to have fun, have a good time.
If I was single, no, I'm going there for the females. I'm not going there to hang out. I'm going with the homies, but the homies I'm going with us so as we go together. But once we get in there, nigga, I can branch off. And the homies can be like, hey, bro, we about to go. Well, you know what? No, I'm chilling. I'm chopping up with her.
The best female friendship that a man could have is a female he knocked down already. A female he fucked already, now we cool. So now she coming with her boyfriend problems, now you helping her. You coming to her with your girlfriend problems, she giving you advice. Y'all can go out party, she helping you get bitches.
So why y'all?
I'm a disagree with you.
I would say, so why y'all can't do that without? Only because you fucked. So now you feel like you can do that.
No,
Yeah.
I
So
disagree.
you're not a simp because you fucked. But
No, I disagree with you on
No,
that.
no, I'm not
It has to
saying
be a
you
childhood friend. I feel like a childhood friend because she kind of know you like a non-blood family member. She'll know you like a brother, and she can be your best wingman because she can be like giving you all the hints of what a female's thinking. So I can say I'll combat that with if she been knowing you for over like 20 years plus, bro. She'll be like one of the best homegirls.
Just think, bro. This bitch, let's say she an 8. Bad.
Okay.
You know you want to hit. She's coming to you. Oh man, this dude broke my heart.
Come
You're
on, bro.
giving the woman that you want advice
to give
to go get another. Like what? That's not simp shit. How is that being a friend? No, you're being a simp, a dumbass. Why are you giving her advice for another man to get her? That don't even make no fucking sense.
It doesn't. It really don't,
That's
bro.
That's not being a good friend. That's being a dumbass
That's
simp.
a simp. Yeah.
A good friend is like you said, I knew her since 4th grade. I really genuinely care about her. I'm going to genuinely give her advice because I don't want her. But somebody that I want, nigga, I'm not helping the next nigga get her.
Get her, yeah, exactly.
He broke your heart here. Come here. Yeah, this will help you get over it.
Exactly.
Call me a dog ass nigga.
He's letting her out and you over there still fantasizing.
Yeah, that's out, bro. I'm sorry. That's why I say, like, platonic friends it's not happening. It's not happening.
Next subject.
He don't want to get the hate. He got like, fuck that.
I don't care about the hate. Y'all didn't clear the whole thing in the beginning. You saying meet who? No nigga is going to talk to a new girl and say, "Oh, I want to be your friend," unless he trying to still fuck. Because she already denied the nigga. Then he can say we can't be friends. That's just to work his way. I said I know women that I fuck with, like far as we can go hang out and do that. But you didn't say, oh, you couldn't know him before or all this other stuff.
Let me ask you this though. So if we take sex out, if we use the like say we use the finance or like the networking for like a job, like say she's got some type of play. If we don't need to fuck her, but we trying to use her to get what we want, whether it's like a job or opportunity to succeed, she can put a nigga in that position. Is that still like kind of in the same ballpark of us trying to use her?
That's the same ballpark as fucking. You're being predatory.
But even it's not, because we using each other. If you benefit, we could benefit each other at the same time. It's not because you fucking her, she's still benefiting off of you.
Yeah, exactly.
You benefiting off of her. You still
that's a fair change, no robbery.
Exactly. That's all I'm saying.
So
a lot of times you can have a solid female like that. You could be trying to fuck her and fuck off everything that whatever y'all had. At that point.
Bro, would you try to fuck with her if that opportunity wasn't there?
No, but I'm saying she does.
There's a reason why we deal with each other.
Okay, so what I'm saying is that is the same as you trying to nail. It's not some honorable
But can we not
thing.
say that's networking though as well? Like say
that's all I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. Can that be a form of networking?
What I'm saying is that's not genuine. Like let's say you got a homegirl.
I'm not thinking about fucking her. It is genuine.
You go to game night.
Okay.
It's a dude there you never met.
All right.
Y'all click. You like, damn, it's a cool ass nigga. And he like, shit, I'll be at the gym, woo woo. And then y'all start being workout buddies. There was nothing to gain by you being cool with cuz or getting to know him.
You gained a workout
buddy.
But
no, what I'm saying is you didn't meet him.
You didn't expect to meet him.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna try to get a workout buddy. You like, damn, you cool, cuz, let's hang out.
Yeah.
Let's go then you go from workout buddies, hey, what you doing Saturday? Cuz come to the bar, let's watch the game. Like
it start building.
It's nothing there for you to be like trying to benefit.
Okay, it's no different. Okay, now say you in the same group. I come to your house, it's females there. We talking about something. Damn, I'm trying to get into this, and this. She speak up and be like, well, I'm into this, and that. Am I trying to predatory on her? Am I trying to gain some?
Yes. Only because of what she wanted
I'm having
to
a conversation with you, and she engaged like, damn, I probably can help.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Only because you want the help or what she can help you with.
I wasn't thinking about her.
But what if it's an even exchange? So like prime example, I got one. Say if like a female podcaster who's blowing up, like, hey, y'all, I check y'all workout. I would love to work with y'all. Y'all come on my platform, I come on y'all platform. Is that technically now at that point being used?
Yes, that's business.
But that's not networking because, again, she wants the same goal as you. We both want to be successful.
It's business. Y'all not fucking with each other because y'all think y'all just genuinely cool people. Y'all both see. But
I'm not thinking about fucking her though.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter. You're thinking about the business.
But can business partner be turned into friendship though? Because you guys can have so many. I'm saying, no, I'm asking you real talk. If she's say she's on some red pill shit like niggas.
No, this is what I'm saying. Remove the business. 9 times out of 10, you're not trying to be your friend. If that group that he was just talking about, if she never spoke up and said, oh, yeah, I can help you with
But
this,
what if she have a similar like of what we're doing
her.
right now? What if she's passionate about podcasting just like we are right now as we speak? She going hard like this. She making every episode. And she like, look, I'm into this shit. I see you into it. I would love to somehow, some way make this work. Whether you come on mine and I come on yours. And if we blow up, hey, that'd be a good thing.
Capping at this day and age, cuz not meeting no nigga at no fucking function talking about let's go work out. Nigga, cuz is capping. I'm not finna be sitting there and be like, damn, that's cool. You work out too. Nigga, I can work out alone, nigga. Sure, how many
I
niggas
know
you finna
this
be working
nigga
out
like,
with?
yeah, that's
nigga?
real to you. Hey, you
That's
not a friendly
cap,
nigga, bro. Oh, Eastside,
Hold
you not a
on.
friendly nigga.
How
You
is
not a
that cap?
Cause I'm
Byron,
not finna, if a
you
nigga
not
be
a
like,
friendly
a
nigga.
gonna ask
You
you,
not.
Cuz Barry
Bro.
wanna tell a nigga, he gonna tell you what to do, cuz it's not finna be like, hey, let's go work out the gym. I'll probably be out here. You can pull up. But
You doing that
cuz
with
not
us
trying to
'cause
build,
nigga, we your boy,
Cuz
but you not a
doing
friendly
that.
nigga. I've been outside with you, my
I'm not
nigga.
meeting no nigga that we just met. I don't even give a fuck if Short brought him around. Short might say he cool, I'm be
Bro,
cool. But
just-
I'm not finna be trying to exchange
Hey,
numbers and do
numbers,
all
man.
that,
Cap.
nigga. No, it
Bro,
ain't.
think about how we met, nigga. They thought we was gonna kill each other.
Well, yeah.
They like, damn, cut extra. He a crip. Damn, cut extra. He blood. We wasn't even supposed to be cool. Then we met like, oh, nigga, we down to the same.
Same
nigga, we
thing.
cool, nigga.
But that took us.
But what really happened?
What you mean?
Did y'all meet before the situation
No.
you in or after?
No. What
What
situation?
What do you mean?
We met
with your
after.
girl.
What you mean?
Y'all had mutual, right?
Yeah, I met through a mutual.
That's the only reason I met Cuz.
I met him through a mutual. They didn't want us together because how his personality is, and then how my personality. They were like, I know him. Well, I know him. They too much, and they were building up something. And then when I finally met him, I'm all like, damn, nigga, why they say you was?
They made it more than what it was.
Yeah,
Exactly.
they build it up so much where I'm just like, damn, nigga, he started chopping it up, and I'm chopping it up. I'm like, nigga, you know we got low-key a whole lot in common, my nigga.
And that's the situation I'm talking about. Then we start hanging out. It
Yeah.
was nothing beneficial there to hang
wasn't.
out other than, damn, I fuck with bro.
Yeah, exactly.
With a woman,
It was
that's not the
beneficial.
case. Cuz it's like, oh shit, she can help me with this business. Okay, remove
I
that.
ain't saying.
No, remove that off the table. Are you trying to pursue her to be your friend without that convo at the kickback?
Y'all didn't really pursue until you figured out it was beneficial to fuck with
Yes
each
or
other.
no?
I'm not trying to just
No,
meet
yes
your
or
friend.
no?
I gotta. If it ain't beneficial, it's not gonna move me. So if it's nothing beneficial, there's no point in me even entertaining the conversation.
What I'm saying is, he said I would link with her
Yeah.
based off what I said. Remove her saying.
Then there's nothing to
Whatever's
talk about.
beneficial.
But you can say the same thing about a guy though as well. I don't want to have a friendship with a man if there's no beneficial factor in there. If you just a nigga sitting at the house playing the game all day, what we gonna do?
You're not finna befriend a nigga like
Yeah,
that.
exactly. So you kind
What
of
is the benefit of befriending a nigga that's like-minded? Other than I just really genuinely fuck with bro. I'm not trying to get no
if we
money out of
like-minded-
cuz.
If we like-minded, that means we can push each other then. Because again, that means your goals and my goals are similar, or we have the same type of vision of what we want to do that we trying to reach. So that would help.
No, what I'm saying is when you meet somebody, let's just say he a cool nigga.
Okay.
I'll fuck with cuz. I can fuck with cuz outside of whatever we doing here. You don't have no grand scheme of I'm gonna use him for my business. I'm gonna use him for that. There's
Initially, no.
nothing there other than I genuinely fuck with bro. Everything else come after y'all start clicking. Then it's like, hey, cuz, you know, I know such and such. I know you got this business. Oh, damn. Now y'all beneficial to each other. With a woman, the benefit has to be there from the jump, or you ain't trying to get to know her.
I agree. That is true.
If I call you just to go outside to club with me, I'm using you.
It is because you don't want to go solo. So a guy has
I'm
to be able to
using you.
go.
I'm still using
I'm
you for
not
your
saying
time. I'm
don't
using you
use.
for the male
But
interaction.
a woman
What
has
are
to be
you
beneficial
gaining?
off the rip. No, I get what you're saying. But again, how does that woman becomes
You gaining the
benef-
camaraderie with him.
Yeah, you do
Bottom
camaraderie.
line, he's capped, so he wants to reword it. Next
But-
topic.
Man, no, let's stop it,
This
nigga.
nigga.
Ain't nobody
He's not
stopping,
meeting
nigga.
no female that's unattractive and can't benefit business-wise, money-wise, nothing, and saying, let's just be cool for no reason other than being cool.
I'm not meeting no niggas to do that either.
Not now.
Not ever though, bro.
You just said you would right now.
As kids, you did.
Y'all
Your
wasn't
homie
kids.
brought somebody around. He was cool because Cub brought him around.
Nah, we went.
No, we
went
became
to
cool.
we went to school or we was around.
me
or
and
doing
CG,
something
me and
else.
CG
Yeah.
became cool due to I'll say things happening in life and then common interests and then being put in positions where you see how the friendship needs to be tested. You get what I'm saying? So a nigga can't lie on me or it can't lie
Yeah,
on him.
because that's how you really lock it in.
Yeah.
But from face value, I didn't look like I need to gain something from being
Yeah,
cool
facts.
with this nigga.
No, yeah,
With a female, I need to gain something to even care about getting to know her.
that is true.
Otherwise, what's the point of knowing her? Because why hang out with you? I can just go hang out with,
With my boy,
niggas.
yeah. It's more fun hanging out with your boys because again, if there's no fucking involved with a female, what's really the point of hanging
What's
out
really
with?
the point? I can just go hang out with my niggas because that's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
All right. Shout out Ace Metaphor.
Facts.
He in his villain era. I was tired of that simple shit Cub was doing.
Yeah, it was a lot of simp shit.
I'm glad Cub living in his truth. All them niggas though.
They was trying to kill Cub.
Yeah, they was really believing what Cub was saying. I'm like, he lying to y'all, right?
No, facts.
You know Kevin Samuels and niggas like Viral and us, like the ones y'all hate. We're telling you the truth. These niggas are lying. Now they get to see.
Yeah.
So.
Nah, it's true though, because that's why most niggas are telling a nigga don't. So y'all cool. Well, I can't even say y'all is or not. So y'all cool with y'all girl having friends then?
Male friends that she already had prior.
She don't over with.
Yeah, if she was already prior, she don't need no new friends.
Even the one she been to?
That shit over with unless me and Cub get cool and then we hang out. Then it's like, all right. Yeah, but you're not hanging out with Cub without me though. Whatever y'all hang out before,
it can be like
dead.
So it can be like a couple's thing. Like say if he got a significant other, nigga can do a double date or. I agree with you on that. You're not going out with your homeboys.
They could be calling y'all broad.
No,
unless
they
it's
friends.
Like, what are they talking? Like calling, like what you mean?
To talk,
just about life.
Yeah,
it ain't nothing to talk about at that point. It can be, it can be just chapping in. How's the fam? Everything
shit like
good.
That is cool.
Yeah, that's it. That's
they
all.
They follow each other on the gram. They replying each other's stories on some innocent. That's cool.
If or prime example, my nigga. If it's some life changing that happened and either are alive and they one just like, hey, checking up on you, those are totally fine. But as far as just put it like this, they should not be on the phone talking every day. Every day? No, that's out. That's out.
And I mean, just going to hang out. Like, hey, I'm going to brunch with such and such. What the fuck? You going with who?
Yeah, you done lost
your
wait.
Going?
Yeah.
Just hit those two going?
Yeah, just those two.
Oh no, that's out. That's a date.
That's what I mean. Like that part of the friendship is now
that's a date.
Void. That's over.
Now, if it's a group thing and he so happened to be there with your, all right, you can.
That's different.
But even then, you should be going.
No, facts.
You should be going at that point.
Or she'll let you know, oh, it's such and such here.
Exact. Boom.
Immediately, let a nigga know.
Boom. Yeah.
Don't be having me find out later. Oh yeah, cuz, I seen Cub with your girl. Hold on, bitch.
Yeah.
Cub was there.
So basically, at the end of the day, it don't matter if you knew him forever or not.
I don't care if you knew Cub forever. That's over with.
Yeah, the one-on-one aspect, I feel like it is.
Whatever bond they had, I'm not gonna say you got to stop being his friend, but being that personal where you was comfortable enough to just meet up with him on the whim and talk to Cub for hours on the phone, that's dead. That's over.
No, facts. I agree with you on that.
Cub better go ask his bitch for some advice.
Ask his bitch for advice, or bro, like I said, we can start doing it where it's a group thing, or y'all type in every now and then. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's not that much conversation in the world you need to have with like that.
And if y'all not locked in like this, like, oh, I met him through such and such a year ago. Yeah, cut not your friend no more.
Yeah, that's too early. No, that's what I said. That's too early. That's too early. It has to be years in
not friends
Like,
no more.
I have to see like old pictures of y'all in high school. Like, oh yeah, see, we
really know Cuz.
Yeah, like you really got to know this nigga,
because
bro.
Women got friends,
play cousins. Don't forget to play cousins. That's my brother. Nigga, we not playing them.
Say everybody they cousins.
Nigga,
everything they
nigga, what?
Nailing and stuff.
Come on, man.
Because it's another.
Bitch will tell you they cousins.
Look. I'm back in my. I can't even say the word, the red pill bag for a minute. So comedian Tiffany Haddish admits she went on dates with guys just for food when she was struggling. She said, I ain't even want to get to know the person. I was just hungry. Now, I had a homegirl.
We had women over here talking about it.
I had a homegirl. I ain't gonna say her name. She been on the show.
You a cold nigga. You cold? She said it anyway.
Yeah, she said this on the show before, but she was my neighbor. And she used to tell me she had dating apps just because she knew for a fact anytime she got hungry, she can get a date and a free meal. So while she was broke and struggling,
she used to be on POF and just be like
POF, Tag, a Black Planet, all that.
Sometimes they don't even gotta be struggling. They just don't want to spend their shit.
Oh, they don't want to spend their money.
Damn.
So boom, she'll get on there, and every day it's a guy offering a date. Oh, you want to go to lunch? Yeah, let's pull up. So boom, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. She had food paid for. Tiffany Haddish just admitted she did the same thing. This is why I said.
Now, this actually plays back to what you just said though about the friend things, trying to be friends.
Boom,
and now you getting played.
Now you're getting played. First date, coffee date, juice date, walk on the beach, walk in the park. That's it. That's all.
Yeah, really getting to know one another.
Going out to a restaurant
or getting their back blew out
is over. That's always an option.
Yeah, of course.
But what I mean is,
Netflix
if you spending any amount of money to impress a woman on the first date, you're lost.
Let me ask you this: what's considered too accessible on the first date? Give me a number.
What you mean too excessive?
Like what's too extreme? Like you said coffee date, so what? No more than like $40 because Starbucks is like what?
Nigga, a frappe gonna be $11 max.
But even if you do that, I tell niggas all the time, you shouldn't be leading with your pockets anyway.
Never.
Because that's how they gonna get you.
No, but a coffee's not leading with your pocket. Buying a cup of coffee, it's not leading with your pocket.
I wasn't finna say all that. He was asking what was too extreme.
Yeah, he's saying if you go to Starbucks or Coffee Bean, what's too extreme to spend? I'm like, how much are you gonna spend on coffee?
You can get whatever you want.
$5 to $10 is coffee. You want a banana? You want a cookie to go?
As far as like, even if you don't meet for there, like, save you. What advice would you give them? Like, hey, bro, anything over $50 after that, nigga, she's trying to use you.
It's not even a dollar amount because where we're going is not even gonna add up to that. That's why I said coffee. Yeah, it's inexpensive, it's cheap, it's quick, it's public, it's a perfect environment.
I'm gonna go with my bro just said, nigga, take him on a hike. Nigga, bring some water. That's when y'all really, because now we're in nature, right? We ain't gonna have no cell phone service.
A hike is good. I think that's like a good second date. A woman going to the woods on a random hike with a guy she just met, for safety reasons, I don't advise
trying to make you look crazy. Like you can't just find hikes for trail.
No, I'm not.
Girl trying to play. Take her to the woods, a random
God damn, nigga, Ted Bundy or something.
Girl trying to bleach.
Nigga, bitches can tell.
Take her to the woods.
First of all,
no service.
Man,
I know what you saying, though. Girl, crazy though.
Man, this nigga.
Because a workout is good. That's equivalent of going to walk on the beach or do something else.
Bro, I've done hikes and I have advised hikes on first dates. What made me stop doing that? One, I had a daughter, and I would not advise her to go on a hike with a random guy she just met. You need to be somewhere public where if something go left, there's people around.
So most hiking trails
women have said, you know what? I like hiking, but I don't know you yet. I would feel more comfortable if we got to know each other somewhere more public. Even though they do have trails,
they have
super public. Just still for a woman. There's some spots on that trail that get isolated.
It's certain trails that's public as hell, like Runyon Canyon. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't do a hike on the first day anyway, because most of them ain't trying to be sweating and do all that the first time they meet you. They want to still stay in a certain energy. Yeah, so the coffee thing is cool, but it's just like, at this point, by the time you talking enough, you should already know what y'all on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It depends on your age for all of that.
I'm saying a restaurant, that needs to be out. Like going to get food. Like I'll tell a female, we can go anywhere other than food or the movies. Movies you can't talk. Yeah. And food, y'all leeching for meals. I'm sorry. It's cheap. It's whatever. It's still a meal leech.
Let me ask you this.
What if they already agreed to, like, you just pay for your shit, I pay for my shit?
Going Dutch?
Oh yeah, for sure. Then I'm with that.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna pay just because I know you not there to leech. Because that's what I used to do too. I used to just say, let's go Dutch. But that would turn a lot of women off because they think you're being cheap. But that's how I used to weed them out. I used to say, let's go Dutch. And the ones who agree, I still pay the bill just because I know you're willing to pay for yourself. So you here to
that's
really
a cool
get
reward.
To know me.
Yeah.
Because if she won't go unless you pay, she's not interested in getting to know you for real. Because you're willing to go in your pocket to get to know her. If she's not willing to do the same, she don't fuck with you.
She don't want you, King.
The sim culture is so cold though. They don't give a fuck what a nigga talking about. Nigga, they finna empty
I'm
the
trying
pockets,
to do whatever
nigga.
it takes to get her attention.
They don't give a fuck. At this day and age, it's damn near, it's ugly for you.
Niggas is cash apping random bitches on Instagram. They don't even know. Happy birthday.
Niggas be on FaceTime with black screens. Bitch telling some, I gotta hold on. They still sending cash apps. Ain't never seen a motherfucker.
Wow.
I seen
catfish, nigga. These niggas out here getting catfished off of just the computer.
Man. This dude was complaining about the dating scene. He said in a week, he spent about 700 on females he don't even talk to no more. Meaning he's taking them all to high fly-in restaurants. After they get the meal, they ghosted.
Yeah,
because you know what females do? Oh, this was so cold too. This is a combo that got it, ladies. Y'all got to start letting us know if you on this celibacy journey, because we ain't on that. So if you in your celibate era, let us know so I can delete your fucking number and never take you on a date. No man is pursuing you to not have sex.
Yeah.
I done been in the middle of a date, couple drinks in, second or third spot.
Hey, do the record scratch.
And the bitch like, oh yeah, you know, I'm celibate just to let you know. Bitch, I'm $100 in what? Oh, I'll go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Dip.
Out of there, bitch. That bill is yours. And
she probably was testing you though.
I don't give a fuck.
What if she did the reverse psychology on this?
Yeah, and cool. Got you better because I'd have been told that, and then it'd have been a different story later down. You know what I'm saying? That later that night.
Get it, I'm saying you're there spending money though, not just you told me. and I still pursued you anyway and hit later, we all done that. Oh, I'm gonna come over, we not doing
Nah,
that.
you was spending
All right.
money and she didn't confirm it and you got on.
I'm spending money, and in the middle of me spending money, you tell me, by the way, I'm celibate.
Yeah,
letting me know.
You should
don't
have
expect shit after this.
He should have been leading with his pocket.
Wait, was that the first or second date, homie?
I wasn't leading with my pockets. We went to get drinks, nigga. That's not even really like, all right, we went to get drinks.
Expensive drinks more than that goddamn
Drinks are
movies and
expensive,
meals.
nigga. You doing shots.
3-4 drinks, nigga. That's more than going
Bro,
to a
you
restaurant.
go, it's a 2-drink minimum. You're not gonna go get maxed out, and then you
Nigga,
go
yes,
during the
you-
week. You
Bro.
go to a little dive
Happy
bar.
hour?
You go to a little dive bar where old fashioned is $12. I'm not talking about go to one of them spots where the
Like
Instagram models is the bartender and the drink is $45. No, I mean a real drink is like $11, $12.
All right.
All right, baby, you get 2 of them.
You say you was $100 in, cut and bought like 5 shots.
Nah, between me and her and the
Yeah.
tip.
Right.
That's kind of fucked up though to kind of say that in the midst of us having fun. That's some need to know information off the rip.
Now that mean Cub was trying to get it in. She like, nah, I'm celibate.
Yeah, you must have hit it. You must have hit it.
Impressing too
Yeah,
hard.
you must have. You had that second drink. You must have like.
Yeah. He like,
coming
bitch,
to
it's
the-
time to go. Bitch, we in this motherfucker too long.
Nah, what happened was we started talking about how
That's-
many dates
Oh,
until sex.
and then that's when she brought it up.
That's when she brought it up.
Ooh,
because
convenient.
I forget how, I don't remember if I brought it up or she brought it up, but I think she was saying something about guys being too anxious to hit going out on dates. So I'm like, well, how
So
many
what's
dates
the
we
ma-
talking?
yeah.
And she said an astronomical number, something like, after
Mhm.
7, 10 dates, guys thinking,
7?
I'm like, records. That's when I hit her with it's a 3-date max. And your number's out of here.
Thanks.
And the first 2 dates is gonna be some free shit. Coffee date, beach. The third date, I'll take you out somewhere nice.
The fact that in this day and age we got to do all this instead of just, if the vibe might be good and whatever moment you choose to do it. But it's crazy because you should have just hit her with the cam. You on what?
Hey,
Tell
let me
that
ask-
shit to another sucker.
have you ever been in a situation where, like, say if you had like an extra ticket or just a vibe or whatever the case may be, wherever you're going, and then you just be like, let me call so and so to accompany you. Have you ever done some shit like that? And would you be considered like doing too much on that expense because you already had someone, so you calling her to accompany you?
No, that's cool.
Nah,
I'll do that.
you doing a good gesture.
Yeah.
I'll do that for sure, especially I got an extra ticket.
Yeah,
But
like say somebody.
but you don't want to just hang with her though.
No. We're not hanging. You're gonna have a good time, and then in the midst of us having a good time, then hopefully once we leave here, we can have a better
It's gonna
time.
crack.
This
Yeah.
is an investment to hit.
No, at the time
You
it
just
wasn't.
thinking on the fly, like
Yeah,
she
on the
probably
fly.
somebody cool I can fuck with.
Boom.
Yeah.
This
On
somebody-
some fly. Like say, all right, prime example.
This
Say
somebody you pursuing?
no,
Nah,
no.
he just saying like randomly I got an extra ticket.
like randomly, like
She might be cool to fuck with.
yeah, like
Who
I
is
ain't
she
hit
to you?
Nah, he's
So,
saying basically
I ain't hit yet. I ain't hit yet. And this is on the fly. I got like an extra ticket to the game.
So you're not
Let me
tripping if
call.
you fuck or if you do fuck or
Yeah.
not. Yeah,
No, this is someone he's pursuing. You got her number.
I got her number, but I haven't hit
Y'all
yet.
been talking.
But
You ain't.
it-
That's what I
but
mean.
she
This is
wasn't-
also an investment
True.
because you're inviting her. Because first of all, this is somewhere popping. This is a good
Yeah.
different.
So
It's
make
gonna
him
earn me
look
cool
good.
points.
It's going to
Yeah,
be cool.
yeah.
Exactly.
So rather than just call the homie, I'm gonna call her.
there you go.
So you still trying to fuck?
Right.
Well, what I'm
Y'all
saying.
said all that is the same shit.
No, I get what he was saying. He was saying his my intentions wasn't never on that
Yeah.
day.
No, you
So-
was trying to clean it up for Cud. No, the
but that's
intentions
exactly what I was
to hit.
saying, though.
The
But-
intentions was I'm
but
taking
it-
you to earn cool points to eventually hit later.
As a backup plan, she wasn't the plan A,
She
though.
wasn't even a plan A.
It happens sometimes, though.
Ladies, are you noticing the circular convos?
Yeah,
Is all
it's
circles
kinda-
back to a nigga want to hit or seriously pursue you as a wife or a girlfriend or whatever the case?
Yeah. Again, things that we do as adults circles back to fucking, essentially. You have game nights, you have picnics, you go out with friends to be around females and vice versa, bro. That's what when I was younger, single, bro, I used to call a homie nigga, well, who party we going to? Oh shit. Oh, we gonna be there? Yep, she gonna be there. Oh shit, bet. You know what I'm saying? Like we all used to do that.
Yeah, because if we go to the bar, we go to anywhere, lounge, whatever. If there's no females in there, we leave.
Oh yeah, we out.
What would the world be without the hoes? Without the women?
Immediately, in and out.
No facts.
Even
Facts.
when you-
Sausage fest, you gone.
even when you're with your girl, that's how important women are. If I go somewhere with my girl and there's no women there, we leaving. Man,
Yeah,
way
because
too
all the
many
niggas gonna be on her.
No, not even just that. I don't want to be around all these niggas I don't know.
Yeah. Pussy does calm down the whole vibe of the room. when there's more women in there, and
She don't even want to be in there. She like, where the women at?
You need a balance for sure.
Yeah, you definitely need a balance.
Be in no damn sausage fest.
You don't.
You might as well go to the house.
And women don't be around a whole bunch of cats either because they don't get along either.
But nobody says this is a pussy fest negatively.
Yeah, you would sound stupid.
I don't never heard a man say that. I'm probably females probably like ain't enough niggas in there because they want to get knocked down. Even ain't nobody choosing up on them.
Even what's crazy with that, they get to dancing and twerking on each other.
Yeah, they be playing gay. They don't be really with that shit. Because if you used to tell her like both of y'all come home with me, then they go be like,
They don't be playing gay, man. You be more surprised. A
lot
of these females be eating each other.
So how many dates do you pay for before you ask her to pay? If she's not giving it up. She's like, I like the way things going. I don't want to mess it up right now. Let's keep vibing. How many of them let's keep vibing do you keep going in your wallet for before you be like, listen?
I think most women that really fuck with you gon'
they gonna show. Yeah,
they gonna want to do it.
Yep, I agree. I feel like one thing with good women, they'll start setting the tone on what they want to do with you. They'll start trying to occupy your time where they'll be like, Kendrick Lamar will be having a concert going, I got some tickets to the Kendrick. Like they're gonna start implying themselves in your life. They're gonna put an imprint there. They're gonna start setting things up. So you ain't got
low key women that's into you be applying pressure.
Yeah, they do. They take the initiation of doing things. Like a woman that knows you or likes you, they will pay attention to your likes and then they will cater to that.
Bro, I done had a female do so much. I had to like step back a little bit. Like
you didn't like her like that.
I had to calm her down, but it's fucked up because I didn't like her like that. But
so yeah.
And don't it always go like that?
She was invested in you then.
She was invested in me.
But I'm glad you did.
I know what he's saying because he's like, I like all the qualities that you present, but I don't like you.
I didn't like her physically.
She wasn't attractive.
I did knock her down. But
hey, you like something, nigga?
Nah, but what I'm saying is,
if
if she was just like a baddie, she would have been the perfect wife. Bro, I'm talking about. She popping up Disneyland tickets. She popping up concert tickets. She popping up random gifts. Nigga, birthday comes. She planning shit, buying shit. And all the while, I'm not doing nothing.
Let me ask you this. Was she like overweight?
Yeah, she was a little overweight.
So why didn't you try to motivate her to lose weight?
Because it wasn't.
Just that?
I didn't want to be with her. She was overweight and she wasn't too attractive. But
so you saying she
was one of them damn sea donkeys.
Yeah.
Now, I listen. Shit. I fucked with her personality. She was dope. We could hang out.
She just wasn't attractive.
She didn't care about going in her purse. None of that. Everything was cool. And she was a freak, suck you up anywhere, let you fuck anywhere. She was with everything. She just wasn't attractive like that. Like, I just can't do it.
But you did all that.
I did do all that because it was just like.
How many days did she take you out on before
a
you
lot. I don't think I ever went in my fucking wallet for real.
Oh, she really liked you, bro.
You know, a lot of sometimes females like that, they feel like that's the need, that's what's keeping you around. Because if she don't do none of that, then nigga like really ain't.
Well, what you just described her? No,
yeah. She knew I was out of her league, so she had to compensate. With something else.
If you don't mind, like, how did that even interaction? Like, how did she initially get to know you, or you get to how did y'all bump?
I'm really trying to remember. It might have been online. I might have.
This nigga was on POF trying to get free dinners. This nigga. I'm hungry. Let me hit up these fat bitches, nigga.
I think we might have met online first.
Okay. Did she hit you with the chest up picture?
Site. I don't remember which site. It probably was a chest up pic. Like. What's the worst catfish you ever had? Ooh. Because we in the online dating era. First it was weird. Now it's like you damn.
Mine was off the party line, bro. When I was a kid. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all remember the party line, bro? One girl said she was like chocolate as Foxy Brown. Boy, she was built like a walrus.
I got hit with the party line before.
Yeah, I got catfish. And you know, it's crazy. The only reason, nigga, met her in downtown Long Beach because I used to catch the blue line, nigga. Right there off of Vernon. In Alameda, bro. Caught that blue line when they said it was her, I said, oh.
See, I ain't really counting the party line because you couldn't see nobody. It was all voice.
But that was technically a cat. Well,
a catfish, like you see the picture, you like, damn, for sure, that's a go. And she pop up and it's something else. Somebody else. Like, that's not you in that picture. That type of catfish.
I don't, that's never happened to me. But she did describe herself as if she described herself as if she was slim, had ass, whoop, 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 and she was the total opposite. The total opposite.
You still fuck with her? He said, too long.
I don't remember because I was a teenager, bro.
Because I don't remember a teenager.
I was a teenager.
Most niggas remember everything from high school.
I was a teenager, bro.
Still knocked her down.
I think I don't know, man. It was a day pass I remember I had to spend. I remember it was like $3 for that day pass.
I got hit with a bad one off of Tinder.
Wait.
It was this little Hispanic chick. Was she Hispanic or white? She was one of them. But I didn't really, she was cool in the face. The body, I just, it was decent. But she showed up. It's like I opened the door and like her torso was like here. So I had to look up. Bitch was like, damn, there's 7 feet.
Damn.
Like, you open the door and you expecting to look down. They open the door. I'm like, the bitch head is like at the door thing.
She doing this.
But it's like damn near 1 a.m. So it's like, I'm already invested.
Oh, y'all met this like, God damn, could knock down something.
Yeah, he did.
Bro,
Bro,
she was about to take this light, nigga.
Yeah.
I knocked her tall ass down.
Bro.
I had her bend over the couch on the floor where I had to stand up. Like,
Nigga, calves was on fire.
because you already invested. You
Nigga,
already prepping for
you
her to come.
horny,
Cuz,
nigga.
I'm not putting the legs in the air. Yeah. One thing at 1 a.m, God.
Yeah, you was horny.
Because you already prepping to come, so you having a pep talk with your little
Nigga cleaned
man.
up the house.
Cleaned
You
up
already
the
know.
house. You got the drink ready.
Man, boy,
It's
it's
like,
family
is this or
also.
nothing?
Nigga, and don't nobody want to beat that meat at 1 o'clock in the morning, bro.
Bro, I must have opened that door. She was so motherfucking tall, nigga. I'm like, fuck it, just come in.
She was
I
solo?
must have been locked up.
Yeah,
for
she was
sure.
solo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you was locked up for sure. I was living on, where was I living at? Was I in Lakewood or was I on the east side? No, I was on the east side for this one. I was living on Gladys, 10th and Gladys.
Oh, I must have just went to jail.
Yeah, because you used to come over there
Them walls can talk, boy.
on the set. That ain't even the worst. That was one of the craziest ones. That ain't even the worst one, though. I done had some like she was a joint.
Boy, the comments
This
about to go
picture was-
crazy. They gonna be like, yeah, that was me.
This picture was, bro, she hit me with the chest up pic.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you know, chest up, you know they fat.
Now we know that, but back
I
then.
learned all that in the pen.
But back then, we didn't know that.
This was
Like,
back
bitch, hold on,
then.
let me see the whole camera. I'm on FaceTime.
They be looking slim.
You be like,
they be
this.
cute.
Some of them be having a pretty face too.
Yeah,
you be like,
that-
damn. Then once I start learning that big ass titties, you thinking that they gotta get on FaceTime like this shit crazy. You know, in jail, you really don't give a fuck. You just you in there just for the conversation.
I remember,
Yeah.
bro, when you was locked up, remember you called me one time too. This probably was the worst one, bro.
I called you while she was there.
I pull up, I drive all the way to LA, nigga, damn near by USC, nigga.
Oh, that was a mission.
I'm far as hell, nigga. As I'm get out the car to park, everybody in the neighborhood is looking at me. And I'm walking up to this house. So
They
everybody in the
probably
neighborhood
like,
know.
this nigga. Yeah.
They like, this nigga nasty. Mind you, I get the chest up pic. She bad. Pretty face, everything, big ass titties, nice voice, everything. I open the door. She don't even come to the door. She's in bed.
Tell you come in.
Tell me come in
unlocked.
because she don't want to answer the door. I walk in, walk to the room. She's under the cover. I'm like, are you under the cover? I pull the cover back. She's the blob.
Ah,
She the blob with some
you
big
took
ass
it
titties.
down. Anyway.
I'm like,
Drove all-
I done already had the gas station pill. I already got the condom.
damn, cuz.
I done already took the
Hold on.
ride.
When you say blah blah, like what? Like
Like her body is melting.
no. What was the name? What's the big girl that they always used to use as a reference? They made the movie about the bitch. Precious.
Oh, yeah. No, she's
Something
bigger
like,
than Precious.
something like, bro, I'm
Calling her blob is...
bro, because I'm
That
looking.
means everything fell apart everywhere.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
everything was just soft and
My
just
nigga said he was off a rhino, so my nigga had a headache and a hard
a
dick,
headache
bro.
and a hard on, bro. I knock her down anyway. As I'm knocking her down,
That was a long fuck, because you don't bust quick off a rhino.
no, you don't. So as I'm knocking her down,
She had the fun thrill
this
of her life.
nigga calls collect. You have a collect call. I'm knocking her down.
I would have put that shit on
So
spin.
now I'm like, fuck. All right, I stopped knocking her down. I'm like, look, just dome me up. I'm talking to Cuz as
That's
I'm doming her up.
crazy.
I'm like, I can't talk to Cuz and hit. Cause it's weird. I'm talking
Yeah.
to my brother and she doing her shit. This is weird. So I wind up telling Cuz like, it called me in like 5 minutes. Boom. Finish, cuz call me back. I leave. Bam. I'm like, I can't believe I just did that shit. I was already invested.
That's one of them.
That post-nut clarity was whooping your ass in that car.
Already invested.
Hey, you know what's crazy? Because shit like that, I don't know if y'all seen that video going viral, Charleston White Thompson. He just, when he want to feel ashamed or he want to humble himself, he go to a strip club in sweats and drawers, and then he bust a nut off a dance and then leave and sit in the car and talk about the post-nut clarity got cut and humble his ass. That's one of what them do to you. You hit some shit like that, you damn disgusted with yourself.
I'm gonna tell you this, bro.
Yeah.
She was bragging about you in her group chat, nigga, because you was off that pill, homie. She was like, this nigga came through and whoop,
Bro,
whoop,
I
whoop.
knocked the lining out of big ass.
Hey, nigga, she probably sent a picture of you to her homegirls. Yeah,
and you
bro.
know what was cold? The shit was fire.
Nigga, who was touching that? Nigga, that shit was probably...
That shit was like...
Nigga, that shit was tighter than the OJ glove, nigga. Like, come on, bro.
Gang, that shit, I'm like...
Did you double back?
Hell yeah,
Nah,
he
I
did,
ain't
nigga. You know he
I
did.
didn't double
He said fire, that's that guarantee.
Nigga, at 4 o'clock in the morning, she answering the phone. Hey, what's up? Hey,
but I have had heavier set ones that I've triple, quadruple back on. Like, this shit is kill.
That's crazy.
But they was big in the right sections, but they was just a little over.
I love them thick.
You remember Club Bounce?
Nigga, yes, I remember Club Bounce.
We used to be there like this.
Hey,
Scoping, nigga.
The big girl club, hey, but all bullshit
We used to
aside
be
though,
in Bounce going
hey,
crazy.
the big girl club is low key fun because they won't with it. Like they'll get on stage, they get the dancing, like they low key.
They gonna
more
give you
fun.
a good time.
Yeah, they more fun, my nigga.
Because they over thirsty.
Not the super bougie shit.
Yeah, they ain't with the bougie shit. They coming there eating chicken wings and drinking Hennessy, bro.
Club Bounce, when you used to want to guarantee hit something, we used to hit Club Bounce. For sure. You hitting something that night.
Walking out with a torta.
And they gonna pay for the room and everything.
Yeah,
Bro.
Club Bounce was lit.
Sometimes there's a lot of shit like that. They just be wanting to have a good time.
Yeah,
they
that's
ain't
really,
even tripping on all that. Yeah.
Club Bounce used to be in Westminster. So half of it was like an Asian club.
And then the
then
back
the other
part
half was the big girl club.
Yeah.
So you used to go to the left to go to the big girl club, go right to go to the Asian club. Nigga.
Matter of fact, nigga, it used to be a big girl club right there off of like 3rd and Long Beach, right there, like where the Pinkberries at. They on upstairs on Friday nights. It used to be like big girl night. That shit was fun too.
Bro, it used to be lit because some of them used to be big and got in shape, but in their head, they still big. So their confidence level was still when they were super huge. But now she thick in shape. Them was easy kills too.
Or they fresh out to that
It's like a lion
bypass surgery.
A lion just out there in the wilderness and you see that little fucking gazelle limping. Yeah, that was Bounce. Nigga, they always in there limping. You got easy kills all night, nigga.
Yeah.
That shit used to go up.
But shout out to the big women. They need love too.
Man, shit, nigga, what?
They come up to your table with a drink, nigga.
Man, what?
What's your name?
They
You
sending them.
Damn,
Come
girl.
on now, let's go.
That shit used to- And what was the Cougar Club? It was Fire something. Was it Firefox? That shit was
I know. So Maverick Flack used to be an old one right there off of Stalker and Crenshaw. That was the old. That was a.
Nah, this one was in the OC.
Oh no, I ain't never been to that one.
The rich white Cougars, nigga.
I ain't never been to that one. That sound fun.
Bitch drive you back to her Manhattan Beach condo in her
Oh
Porsche.
yeah, see, I didn't know about that one.
The homies put me up on game late. The one time I went, it closed down after that.
Oh, I know the Cork used to be lit right there off of like La Tierra and La Cienega and Inglewood. That was like a little older club, but they weren't white. They was definitely some older sisters like Geraldine and them. But shit, she'll cook you some oxtails, some greens and shit. Send you home with a good time.
What they got? It's another older one. Was it Pips?
Oh, Pips on La Brea. Pips on La Brea.
Pips on La Brea. They be
in their motherfucking nightgowns and muumuus, whatever that shit called.
Yeah, football season. They be in there going crazy.
Yeah, they do.
Man, shout out to the Cougar clubs, cuz we need to bring them back.
Hell yeah, Silver Foxes, they all at.
But yeah, y'all share, like, subscribe to the channel, man. We're gonna get up out of here, man. Viral way or no way, y'all know the deal. Big things coming. Be on the lookout. We got some monumental culture shifting episodes coming.
Fire.
Y'all stay tuned. We can't reveal it just yet, but just know, be on the lookout.
Yesterday's price ain't today's price, man.
Going up. Tariffs.
Price is going up, cuz.
Hey, we got the tariff. We charging tariff prices now.
Ain't no handouts, I did it from the ground up. In the streets, thugging hardest where they found us. Got a problem, nigga, watch my troopers mount up. My bitches bang too, and you a lame though. You niggas ain't outside, yeah, we came through. You want your lights up, we put you on the shade.